world in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel. I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real. But how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these shit I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? Here we go.
Hey, what's going on, soulmates? It's good to be back with you guys. I hope that life is treating you alright today. Well, by now, you probably have all heard the news. And if you haven't heard the news, well, I suppose you're going to now. Gavin, Evergreen, Stephanie, Figure Motion. The rest of you guys that haven't said, good to have you here. Patrick, how you doing? Well, Kevin Conroy died, guys, and if you don't know who Kevin Conroy is, he's the voice of Batman, more or less. Batman the Animated Series, the Batman Arkham series, Injustice. He was recently Batman in the Multiversus video game that WB just put out. I think that might be his final Batman role, don't know. Point is, he died today. And apparently he had a short battle with cancer, according to the news. Yep, Kevin Conroy, our boy Batman over here, he died recently. And, you know, I never thought that Kevin Conroy, I thought that Kevin Conroy was looking a little rough the past couple of months, and, well, I guess that would explain why. But, yeah, he had to cancel a thing a couple of months ago that was beyond his control, he said, and, well, like I say, I guess we just found out why. That's too bad. I'm really sorry to hear Kevin Conroy died, because, you know, you think of Batman, you think of him doing it. Yeah, he probably was feeling ill the past couple of years, but supposedly the cancer battle he had was very short-lived. Well, I suppose we'll just take a moment, little moment of silence. Yeah, I hate cancer too. Let's just take a little bit of a moment of silence for Kevin Conroy here, because he really was the GOAT. He really was Batman. Yeah, it really was traffic cone. It really was. Everyone had nice things to say about him. No one had a bad word to say about Kevin Conroy, and not a lot of guys like that in show business, we'll say that much. We're okay. We're okay. If we're not okay, we're gonna be okay, right, guys? Well, today, we are going to rank all of the retro X-Men action figures, my friends. Well, it'll take some time to get over it, but there'll be another Batman someday. I don't know who it's going to be, because I don't know that there's really a quintessential Batman at the moment, but someday someone will step up to the plate, and they too will be Batman. Kelly. I don't know. He might wind up being like Christopher Reeve or something. He'll be just so iconic in his role as Batman that there just won't be anyone who can really compare. You know, this kind of reminds me of when Christopher Reeve died and there was all kinds of send-offs everywhere. Because Christopher Reeve, he was head and shoulders the definitive version of Superman. Oh, thanks for the super chat, Mario boy. Really appreciate that, bro.
And now, folks, it's time for Who Do You Trust? Hubba, 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 money, 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 who do you trust?
Yeah.
To honor my Batman. R.I.P.
Thanks a lot, Mario boy. Really appreciate that. Yeah, we were just taking a moment of silence, Super Luigi fan, for Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman. Because, well, everyone knows who he is. He's the voice of Batman. We all grew up with him in some way or another because he's been Batman for 30 years. You know, Batman on Batman the Animated Series, Batman Injustice, Batman in Arkham. He's Batman in a bunch of animated movies. He was Batman on Justice League, Batman on Multiverses. He's just Batman. There's been a bunch of other people who have been Batman, but there's no one who's really can claim that throne that they're Batman quite like he can. Oh, Jordan, you didn't hear? Yeah, Kevin Conroy died, man. He died, bro. He had cancer, and he died today. Yeah, we just took a moment of silence for Kevin Conroy over here. And it's one of those things that's tough to grasp with when it happens. Because like I said, we all grew up with him in some way or another, and it's like a part of your childhood is dying with him. Feels kind of like the same way things were when Stan Lee died, or, you know, when Adam West died, or when a lot of different people pass away who are iconic for roles like that. But Kevin Conroy, yeah, unfortunately, he passed away at 66 today. I don't know what kind of cancer he had or anything. The article I read just said he had a short battle with it, and apparently that's why he was canceling his dates a couple of months ago. Poor guy. I really thought I was going to keep being Batman forever, man. I really did. So seeing that he's gone now, like it's just like hits you like a sack of quarters in the face or something. It reminds you that, well, I guess everyone's mortal. Yes, Marcus, I remember how I was talking about it because I have that condition. What's up, Marcus? Yeah, I noticed that too, MST. It was pretty obvious. Kevin Conroy was never like a really strong looking dude. He was always pretty thin, but he was looking extra frail for the past, I don't know, few months or so. The big red patch on your tongue, Marcus? Okay. Maybe you just burned it or something, or maybe you just have like a You know, unless you drink or smoke a lot, Marcus, it's probably nothing. Yeah. Mario boy, it truly is. It does remind you of how valuable life is, how you gotta make it all count. Like, let's face it, guys. When we think of Batman, like, this is the guy that we all think of. There's been a bunch of people who have voiced Batman, like, name someone who's voiced Batman. Do you really see them as Batman when you think of the character? No, this guy had the sound. He had the voice. It was the golden voice of Batman. The bar was risen so high when he did Batman the Animated Series that it's really hard to see anyone else ever picking up that mantle and running with it. God, a lot of iconic characters dying today. And as an aside, not to... Well, there was another famous person who died today. Apparently, Gallagher the comedian died today, too. And I thought that was too bad. I didn't even know, like, Gallagher was in hospice for the past, I don't even know how long. For a while, it seemed like. Oh, definitely Traffic Cone. Like, 30 years voicing Batman. You think that when he went to, like, Juilliard, that he saw himself becoming, like, just known for being Batman? Batman. Yeah, all the shows that had different people doing Batman's voice, it didn't really feel like they were Batman. Everything else, every single piece of media that's had someone else voicing Batman, you notice the difference when you get Kevin Conroy on the stick, or when you had Kevin Conroy on there. Because Kevin Conroy, he had a presence about him. His voice, it was epically good. There's just no one who could really match that. And I'm pretty sure that whenever someone reads a Batman character, whenever someone reads Batman dialogue anymore, they read it in Kevin Conroy's voice. Yeah, Patty, we've been talking about it for a little while now. Batman died, and a lot of people are learning about it here. Kevin Conroy died today. He died of cancer, unfortunately. Took a moment of silence earlier, and now we're just kind of processing it, I think. I thought we were just going to be ranking X-Men today. Instead we got this on our shoulders. Man, I wasn't expecting that at all. Yeah, Jordan, it's real. I don't know if anyone is ever gonna even compare with the way he did Batman ever, but we'll just say that if there's anyone that ever takes up the mantle of Batman, they got some pretty big shoes to fill. No one, I don't think, is ever going to be as iconic as Batman. Was his last Batman voice role Multiverses? Blaze said he would, Eddie. I don't know if Blaze actually will join us or whether he'll have to work, but here, let me take a look at the Discord right now. When he's available, I'm sure he'll come, if he's available. Alright. Dean's got a capital idea, my friends. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take it easy on Penguin Tier today, and we're gonna do this. Kevin Conroy's voice for today is replacing Whack 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 as the top tier of the X-Men of the tier maker rankings. MST, Mark Hamill's still alive. He voiced the Joker. The guy who did Two-Face, last I checked, he's still kicking. And the guy who did Bane, I think he's still alive. The guy who did Mad Hatter, he passed away. Yeah, you said they passed away. Wait, did the guy that voiced Bane pass away? I thought it was like Hector Alonso or something. Did he pass away and I just didn't realize it? Here, I gotta take a look at that real quick because I didn't even know. Here, I'm gonna look on Wikipedia real fast to see if I have just got everything mistaken. Okay, animation. Let's see. No, that's not what I want. DC animated. Okay, he was voiced by. Okay, yeah, he was voiced by Henry Silva, who passed away. That's okay. That's too bad. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you're right. I was thinking of a different character. Yeah, or a different actor for some reason. We should play the Adventures of Batman and Robin game. You know, we can do that. I have the game all ready and everything. Marcus, you don't know Kevin Conroy? You gotta boot up some Batman Arkham. You gotta boot up some multiverses. Boot up the Batman the Animated Series. Watch a few episodes of that. You'll know who Kevin Conroy is real fast. Like it's hard to run into anything that features Batman and not run into Kevin Conroy. Yeah, if you watch anything Batman related for any length of time, you will run into Kevin Conroy at some point. That's his line, man. That's his line. Marcus, you never watch TV? You could, you know, if you go on like, I don't know. I guess you'd have to get HBO Max to watch Batman the Animated Series. But I don't know. We'll remedy that issue sooner or later. Believe you me. Well, guys, let's kick off this dank rank. Because it's time for us to have some fun now that we've experienced some sadness. Okay, so figure motion. I was right, bro. I was right. I was right that Kevin's last role was on Multiverses. So if you haven't played Multiverses, guys, I have played it. It might be worth checking out just so you can experience Kevin Conroy's last role. Well, do I sound a little bit like Kevin, Jordan? I don't know. If they want to hire me as Batman, I'll be Batman. That sounds like a great gig. I'll be Batman all day long. Yeah, I think without Kevin Conroy traffic, that Batman Beyond wouldn't have been anywhere near as good. I have all the Batman seasons on DVD, and God, you know what's funny is I never really watched them. I mostly just watch the series on HBO Max when I watch it. Aiden, it's good to see you. I probably could not pull off a live-action Batman, Gavin, unfortunately. I don't think I have the physicality to be a Batman. Then again, you know, Michael Keaton was Batman, so anything's possible. That's true, Dean. I might not be able to play a Batman, but I could play a Penguin. I can almost definitely do a better Penguin than Colin Farrell. Oh. So, Kevin Conroy did have a final role that's been filmed. Oh, that's awesome. We're gonna have to be sure to check that out when it comes out, guys. Oh, God, those posthumous roles. Sometimes they hurt. Just because you think about what could have been. Well, our first action figure that we're gonna rank today, guys, is Storm in her white costume. We've got 19 action figures from the X-Men Retro Collection to go through and rank. Not as many as I thought there would be, but you know what? It's still a healthy amount. Whenever you're ready, guys, let me know what you think of this Storm. Storm in her white costume based off of Jim Lee's designs. Let's hear. You know what the rankings are, guys, and if you're new, Well, check them out. We got Kevin Conroy's voice over here at the top for today. Kevin Conroy's voice replacing the whack, whack, whack tier. Then we've got Ooh, A, B, C, D, Steven Seagal, and Quest for Peace, aka the Phantom Zone. Oh god, Traffic Cone, I hope they don't do a CGI version of Kevin Conroy. That would be awful. Alright, we got an ooh from Junior, an A from Eddie, ooh from Stephanie, A from Dean. Okay, you guys love this one. Alright, let's hear those rankings, guys. A from Figure Motion, A. D from Mario Boy. Oh, Mario Boy going hard. Alright. Just for this set, we're ranking each individual action figure, Jordan. So whatever you think this action figure ranks, just tell us what you think. Alright, I'm seeing a lot of A's on this one, seeing some oohs. Right now I'm feeling like this one's probably going to go in A tier unless we see a few more ratings real soon. Okay, we got a B. Okay, Jordan gives it a B, Gavin a C. Preferred the black suit? Yeah, I'm ambivalent on that. Actually, my favorite version of Storm's suit comes from her 80s period with John Romita Jr. on the art, where she had the mohawk and everything. I love that outfit. A from Marcus. Okay, a lot of A's over here, guys. Ooh, 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 ooh. I am the knight. I am the... how's the line go? Here, I'm gonna have to scroll up so I can find it. I am vengeance. I am the knight. I am Batman. That's how it goes. Oh, Marcus can actually rate some of these. Oh, that's fun. Glad to have you here doing it. Hey, Rocket Man Chris, how you doing, dude? It's nice to see you here, bro. Children of the Atom. I have not heard that name in a long time. I actually love those old Capcom beat-em-ups, especially like Marvel vs. Capcom, Marvel Superheroes. Even X-Men vs. Street Fighter was cool. But Children of the Atom, that was a special one. Alright, yeah, we got a lot of A's on this one, guys, so I think this one's gonna rank squarely in the A tier because we got some Oohs to balance it out. A couple of D's, well, there was like one D, couple of B's here and there. I think that it's gonna go in A tier. I think it about averages out. Let's do it. A tier right here. First ranking of the night, guys. Well, bam, check it. There it is. Remember, Kevin Conroy's voice is the top tier tonight. Is anyone gonna go in Kevin Conroy's voice? I don't know if he is or not. I don't know if they are or not, but we're gonna see. And you're gonna be here to see it with me, guys. Here. Don't mind me while I X out of some windows. Is the best Legend Storm? I don't know if it is or not. We're gonna find out which one is the best tonight. And next up is Cyclops. This one comes on, well, the Bucky Cap body. Oh man. You can pretty much tell it's Bucky Cap right off because, well, it's really obvious. Oh, Bucky Cap, where would we be without you? Oh, Bucky Cap and his teeny tiny feet. Scarlet and Gray, it's good to see you, bro. B tier. Oh, Jordan, that is a Bucky Cap. That is a Bucky Cap. X Factor Cyclops over here, Bucky Cap all the way. Not my Cyclops, says Marcus. Ooh. Yeah, the toy. I like the Toy Biz one that they made in their Marvel Legends line, Sentinel Wave, a lot better, even though it doesn't have ab articulation. This just feels, I don't know, really generic after the special one Toy Biz did. But that's just me, guys. Yeah, I prefer the Burn look too. I just like the Toy Biz ones because they did both versions. They did X Factor as a variant, but then they also did the John Byrne version. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing his name right. Sometimes I think I'm butchering these artist names, and I don't mean to. So low ciento if I am, guys. Alright, well, let me check that. You know, figure motion, I would not be mad if he was on the Vulcan body. The latest one is on the Vulcan body, the VHS one, and it's a much better action figure. Okay, a couple of B's, we got a C, 2 D's, a B, a Seagal from figure motion. Ooh. This one might be landing in C tier, guys. Alright, let's hear those ratings. Whew. Oh, Mario Boy, you got the Toy Biz variant? Congratulations, bro. Jay, it's nice to see you, bro. Coming in with a seed. Nice work. You know, Aiden, I would love to see a DC Multiverse Kevin Conroy figure. If they made that, I would buy it, no hesitation. Because if there's anyone who deserves their own DC Multiverse, it's Kevin Conroy. The man's a legend. I think this one's going to land in C tier, guys, unless we see an onslaught of ratings real fast. Yeah, it's going in. Okay, we got a B. Yeah, okay, another C from Stephanie. Yeah, this one's landing in C. It's just, the votes are overwhelming on this one, and it's balancing out to about this. C tier for Bucky Cap Cyclops. Oh, MST, whenever he sees the X... That's ironic, because it's the X Factor costume, and yet, whenever you see this X Factor costume, it reminds you of Spider-Man, X-Men, Arcade's Revenge. Dude, MST, Arcade's Revenge is really hit or miss. They had some good moments, really bad moments too. I'd be lying if I said it was a great game, but it's a game, and I have it. I don't know if I ever want to play it on here, but maybe we will someday. Jordan, you are exactly right. Some of those levels were impossible. Like, Wolverine's levels were brutal, and, well, so was Cyclops' levels. Yeah, I know. I think a lot of people's first intro to that suit was in the game. And obviously, Acclaim left a pretty negative impression on everyone when that came out. Woof. Alright, Kelly rated to C. Yeah, I think we placed that one correctly. Next up, guys, is the Dazzler. You see, figure motion, you would be right if it was an arcade game. Unfortunately, Spider-Man X-Men Arcade's Revenge is a home console release for the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. So, there's no reason for quarter munching. They just made it hard just because they could. Yeah, I know it did, MST. I don't even know why they did that. It's probably because, like, someone... I don't know. The lines probably got crossed somewhere. No, we're not rating Arcade figure motion. He's not in the X-Men retro card, unfortunately. Oh, Mario Boy. Batman Forever is the worst game I've ever played, I think. It might actually be. Alright, Eddie gives this one an A. I'm gonna give this one like a... I'll give it a C. I think a C seems about right. It's not... I feel like it's inoffensive. It does its job. Alright, Eddie gives it an A, Junior an ooh. Too Many Hobbies gives it a D. Oh, Mario Boy, I feel bad that you played... I feel bad that you played Batman Forever. Batman Forever is just so bad. Alright, Junior actually rates this one Conroy. Okay, some really high ratings. Okay, a couple of C's over here. B, Unremarkable, says Traffic Cone. But, good reuse. B from Figure Motion. Jay Woods gives it a C. Swingin' says C. Marcus says C. Didn't like the neck and waist. Yeah. It's really basic. I feel like it represents the character well enough. It just, I don't know, doesn't do anything that feels particularly special. So it's okay. But you know what? You guys' ratings are more important than my ratings, so let's hear them. You know what, Marcus? That's fine. Whatever your preferences are, doesn't matter. It has no bearing. It has no bearing on the quality of the action figure. That's the truth right there. Don't worry. Mum's the word, Marcus. Let's see here. What is this one? Looking at all the ratings here. We might have a B on our hands. Got a lot of C ratings. Got some really good ratings too. Don't have any really bad ratings. I think this one might be driven up to a B. Yeah, looking at the ratings, I think this one might be a B. Okay, let's go ahead and drag her into B because I feel like that's about what it averages out to. Wabam. Alright, Daz. Okay, Aiden gives her an ooh. Okay, that settles it. Definitely a B tier on Dazzler. Nice work, guys. Glad we all figured that out together. Alright, next up is Silver Samurai! Oh, I got a funny feeling you guys are gonna be really into this one. I got a funny feeling that this one's gonna get top marks. I'm calling it right now. You know what? I'm gonna give this one like a Silver Samurai. Lots of nice details, lots of lots of nice sculpt on it. Really impressive action figure. I think I'm gonna have to rate this one like a I'll give it an A. I'll give it an A. Well, of course he looks goofy, figure motion. He's supposed to look goofy. He's the Silver Samurai. Kevin. Oh, Conroy from Junior. Oh, Jordan. Jordan coming in with a savage opinion on Dazzler over there. Oof. Okay, we got a Conroy. We got a B from Rocket Man Chris. Ooh from MSD. Ew. A B from Marcus, ooh from Figure Motion, ooh from Jay, Kevin from Stephanie, A from Eddie, Seagal. Dean coming with a Seagal. Is it really that bad, Dean? Is it really that bad? Oh man. B from Swinging, D from Super Luigi Fan. Oh man. Got an A from Traffic Cone. Crom, how you doing? I hope you're doing okay, dude. We were just talking about Kevin Conroy earlier in the streams, and we rated a few figures, so you haven't missed too much. Quest for Penguin P Mario Boy. What is going on? The hate is real for Silver Samurai from some people. Oh man. I mean, it's a peg warmer, but come on, guys. Is it really that bad? Quest for Peace? Quest for Peace, really? Come on, it's a really good sculpt. All right. Well, I think this one is gonna... I'm pretty sure with all the high ratings this one got, this is gonna average out to about an A. Oh man, poor Silver Samurai. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's getting a Quest for Peace. See? People are gonna look at these ratings and they're gonna get mad at me, and I'm just gonna be like, I didn't rate it, you guys did. That is accurate, Swinging. The Wolverine movie did not do it justice. All right. Silver Samurai's going in A tier. I really thought this one was gonna get like a Conroy or something, but no. Oh my goodness. Why? Chat, is chat okay? Like, being a peg warmer is not a factor in the quality, guys. Come on. Maybe because he wasn't chrome covered? He wasn't? I mean, he was pretty shiny. I thought he looked pretty decent. I mean, sure, he wasn't chrome covered, but, you know, after about 10 years, he wouldn't be chrome covered anyway, because the paint would fleck off. That's what chrome coloring does. Like, I have Hasbro's earliest Iron Man, Ultimate Iron Man, and nearly all of the chrome that was on that one has come off of them. Oh my goodness, Burger King ground quality. Mario Boy is not having any of Silver Samurai. Oh. Oh. Jeez. All right. Well, next one up is Wolverine. Well, do your worst, guys. I can't help it, Marcus. There's nothing I can do. The chat has spoken, and once the chat speaks, I have to place it where it averages out. Yeah, I'm gonna see. It looks good when it's new, but you know, give it 10 years and it's gonna come off anyway. Oh, you should go look at your Transmetal Beast Wars figures and see whether the chrome is still sticking on there. Okay, Mario Boy, A, D from Eddie, C from Too Many Hobbies, Quest for Peace from Super Luigi Fan. That, you know what? I admire the commitment to the hatred for this Wolverine. Quest for Peace. Junior Film's doing the same thing. Send him to the Phantom Zone, he says. Oh my goodness. Marcus, C, nice calves. You know what? I admire your evaluation. Very nice. Dean, Seagal. Oh no. C. Oh. See, Quest for Peace from Stephanie. The legs are too skinny. You know what? You know what, Stephanie? You actually might have a point on that one. The legs are a little skinny for Wolverine, aren't they? They do feel a little skinny, because Wolverine, he's got some big legs on him. Seagal from Crom, Seagal from J. Oh no, Seagal from Traffic Cone. Oh. I don't want to hear anyone in the comments ever again telling me I'm harsh on action figures, because you guys are harsher than I am. I would have rated this one like a D or a C or something. You guys are... Oh my goodness. This is a dumpster fire chat. This is a dumpster fire of a ranking right now. Oh well, it's good content. We're just gonna keep doing it. Patty says he's too tall. Why do you want to make him Puck size? Wolverine's taller than Puck. That doesn't make any sense. What? Wolverine is 5'3". I have like the Age of Apocalypse action figure. This body is about the right size. I mean, I'm not saying it's good, but it's the right size. All right, guys. God, we got a lot of Seagal ratings. We got a lot of Quest for Peace ratings in this one. All right. All right, so the real question here is, did we get enough ratings to bring this down to Steven Seagal tier? That's the debate at the moment. We got a lot of Seagal ratings. We got 2 Phantom Zone ratings. Oh wow. Okay. It might not be enough to bring him down to Seagal, but I think it is enough to bring him down to D. So remember, you guys voted for this. There he goes, locked in. D tier. Oh wow. Wolverine. Too bad, bud. Next up, guys, is Gambit. Believe he was originally released in the Caliban wave. Now he's here with a slightly brighter looking coat. I actually have this one, and I like him. I think this one's pretty good. I'm gonna give this one... I'll give him an A. Yeah, I feel like an A is about right for him. Okay, we got a B from Rafu, A. Okay, yeah, we got A's. Figure Motion gives it an ew. Ew! Conroy tier from Super Luigi Fan. Nice. A. A lot of A's. It's looking like A. Okay, A from Traffic Cone. Ooh! For Wolverine. Alright, Aiden. Alright, Aiden. Mario Boy gives it a C. Conroy tier from Marcus. Marcus, you're biased because you love Gambit. But that's okay. That's okay. I mean, I still gotta count the votes because it's the chat. I still gotta count chat's votes. Ah, well, actually, you do have this action figure, so you can't... Okay, I take that back, because you actually have it. You can evaluate it just fine, and you love him. Okay, so we got Conroy tier, legit Conroy tier from Marcus. Jordan gives him a D. What's just the 90s and the strange head covering that lets the hair pop out the top? You know what? I don't know. We'd have to ask Jim Lee about that. Dude, remember during like well, I forget which video it was. I think it was the video that I made about the recent retro X-Men wave, where I said that Jim Lee, no wait, it was Cyclops, the VHS Cyclops, where I said that Jim Lee is the worst thing that ever happened to the X-Men, and people got mad at me. People got so mad at me when I said that. Like, I got probably a dozen posts, like, saying, "Why do you think that? Are you gonna elaborate?" And I said, no. I don't have time to write a treatise in the comments. Oh, hey, it's funny you should mention that, MST. Because, Gambit, when he came out in Series 4, backed by Toy Biz, he did have a cloth coat. And also he had a cloth coat when he was released in the box set later on. It was pretty nice, I won't lie. Yeah, clearly I made the comment because of the weird hair thing. Like, that's all you need. Weird hair. Jim Lee's the worst, guys. Why do people dislike Jim Lee? I mean, his designs are kind of goofy looking for one, and also he's a terrible storyteller. The dude makes pinup art and calls it a comic book. His storytelling has always been terrible, but it was especially terrible on X-Men. Like, I tried reading a Jim Lee comic book that Chris Claremont had written, or I guess co-written, considering that Jim Lee was somehow getting his hands on the plot at the time, and the comic book was nigh incomprehensible, man. Ugh. In 30 years, I still can't understand Jim Lee's art. Yes, Jim Lee's look for the X-Men got popular because it was in the right place at the right time, and it was used for the video games and the 90s cartoons. Anyway, we got a lot of good ratings for Gambit over here, so I think he's gonna land probably in a lot of A tiers in this one. I think he'll be an A tier. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Wait, does he have enough ooze to, like, push him up there? Enough Conroys, maybe? Yeah, we got some ooze. I might push him up into ooh. Banish him to, banish him to the A tier, we say. Banish him to the A tier. Alright, she's locked into A tier. I guess it about averages out to an A. If there were just a few more maybe Conroys or something, he could have gotten up to ooh. He almost had ooh. Lee is the most infamous yes man in comics. Is he now? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he is or not. I just hate his art. MSD, I imagine that what they're gonna do is they're probably just gonna continue the storyline where it left off on the original X-Men cartoon. Alright guys, here it is. Rogue. Conroy tier from Stephanie. Ooh from Eddie. A from Rafu. If you want to make your voice heard, let's hear it, guys. Bring in those rankings. Ooh, thanks for reminding me about the Sandman bath. I almost forgot about that action figure today, but have no worry, because I will bring it back. Here, let's get this bad boy up, and let's bring back our palette cleanser, my friends. There we go. That is better. Oh, that's so much better. Oh yeah. Look at that sweet, sweet Build-A-Figure. The one that we all realized last night is the greatest Build-A-Figure ever made. We admired his frozen ice cream appearance, his baguette-like curves, his minimal articulation. This is what $1,000 looks like, and well worth it. Kevin Conroy all the way. I agree wholeheartedly. This is a Conroy action figure if I've ever heard one. If there's an action figure that could be re-released, it should be the 2007 Sandman Build-A-Figure based on Thomas Hayden Church. That belt ties the entire ensemble together, Eddie. We noticed it last night. Take a good look at it. This right here, this is the stuff. If it were just another piece of frozen froyo, then it would just be whatever. But that little break, the detail of the pants, the belt, the loops, the buckle, the coloring, it all adds to the total package. And what we see here is a masterpiece in action figure crafting. No pins either. They were ahead of their time when they made this, Jay. Truly they were. Artists, masters at their craft. Truly an inspiring piece. Anyway, where were we with Rogue? Okay, so can we all be in agreement right now that the ultimate goal right now is to get Hasbro to re-release that Build-A-Figure? You think we could okay, fine, I'll go back. Do you guys think that we can get... Alright, do you guys think that we can get Hasbro to re-release this Build-A-Figure? I agree, Patty, this should go to the Smithsonian. It's too good not to be preserved for future generations. If we can get Hasbro to release this Build-A-Figure, truly my life's work will be complete. You know what, they could just blow this up to size for a HasLab project and I would buy it. HasLab 55-inch Sandman 2007 Build-A-Figure. Mario Boy over here has the right idea, guys. We blow this up to like, they don't have to do any sculpting. There's minimal work on this one. No, you just blow this one up to like 55 inches and you've got an award-winning HasLab. You charge $1,000 for it, you'll make that money easy. How many figures did you have to buy to make this masterpiece? Stephanie asked. 8. You had to buy 8 action figures in the wave. You had to buy Spider-Man, Symbiote Spider-Man, Dr. Octopus, Mary Jane, Norman Osborn Green Goblin, Harry Osborn Green Goblin, Venom, and I believe that's it. Yeah, that's it. Logan, do I think we'll ever get a Fin Fang Foom? No, we're not getting Fin Fang Foom, we're getting Sandman. 55-inch Sandman. Spider-Man 3 version. They're gonna take this, they're gonna bring him back, they're gonna blow him up like the Doom's Head. It's gonna be the best HasLab ever. Oh, whoa, MST remembers this guy. Oh boy. Oh man, the memories are really flooding back, aren't they? Gavin, what does Gavin want? Gavin wants a Steve Ditko one-bedroom apartment playset. Oh, and when the playset arrives, the door is locked. You can't even open it. You think that Steve Ditko's in there, but you never actually find him. What will all the tiers be for the HasLab Sandman? Well, that's the joke. That's actually, there's no joke about it. That's the thing. There is no tiers. 0 rewards. Sandman is the reward. Kelly's getting mad, guys. All right, let's... All right, guys. What's the most useless thing we could offer as a unlockable tier for the Sandman Bath? The Sandman HasLab. Maybe the Steve Ditko locked in his apartment playset. Like if it reaches 50,000 backers, then you get a Steve Ditko playset. An actual pail of sand. That's. I think we have a winner, guys. The actual pail of sand from MST takes it. Oh, okay. We got another good one. Bully McGuire. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I'd buy it. I think people telling me they wouldn't buy it are lying. No, not a jar. We can't do that. We can't. No, it has to be like a plastic pail that's just full of sand from some random beach. Where were we even with Rogue? Oh God, I laughed so hard I farted, guys. Oh no. Oh man, I'm okay. I think. All right, let's see it. I'm scrolling up for all these rankings. Okay, we got some oohs, we got some Kevins. Kevin's here. Okay, yeah, this one's probably gonna go in ooh. All right. I think we got an ooh tier, guys. C for Rogue. Jay, do you want a kitty litter box playset? What are you even gonna do with that? Okay, Crom is giving it an ooh. Yeah, this one's going in ooh tier. Kevin tier. Oh, can't go in Kevin tier. We didn't get enough Kevin votes, but it's definitely gonna go right there. Rogue going in ooh tier, fam. Yeah, we got another ew rating. I see you can chat. I see you guys. Oh, was he? Scarlet. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I think that we rated Rogue appropriately. Next up is Deadpool, my friends. Deadpool. This is a very early retro card release. Have we ever gotten a Marvel Legend of Eternity? I don't think so. And if we have, then I'm not aware of it. Well, Hasbro has been making Marvel Legends for a long time, but I don't think they've made Eternity. Okay, we see some Kevin tiers, 2 Kevin tiers. A, B, A, ew. B, ew, Kevin. Wow, well, high marks for Deadpool over here. Yeah, the blue might be looking a little weird. It might just be the way that the light is shining on it. B. Hey, Gavin. Conroy tier for Deadpool. I agree wholeheartedly, Gavin. Alright, okay, Luigi's giving it a D, Jordan giving it an ooh. Oh, does it look like shiny blue? Okay, never mind. It's not the light according to MST, it actually is kind of a shiny blue. And, well, you know, with things like that, it can be mixed results. A lot of B's. I think this one might land in ooh tier too. Got some pretty good ratings over here. Like, we got 3 Kevin ratings at the very least. Yeah, this one might land in ooh tier. We got enough ratings, I think, to make it happen. Yeah, it kind of does remind me of the Toy Biz Series 6 Deadpool, guys. I don't know if you have that one, but it's one of the best Marvel Legends that was ever made, I thought. Even though it didn't really have pin joints or anything, so the joints are a little loosey-goosey on mine. But still, it really, really looked like Deadpool when it came out, and honestly, it still kind of does. The people that have it love it. I'm kind of surprised they love it so much, because, you know, I'm looking at it, it kind of just looks like Sunfire. He's so rare? Yeah. I mean, if he's worth a lot of money, I guess you might be more inclined to keep him in the package. The Sauron wave? MST, we got like 3 different Deadpools in that wave, I think. One was in his boxer shorts, one was in an X-Men costume, and was there an actual Deadpool in that wave, like with the complete ensemble? $40? You know, that could be a lot worse for a Marvel Legend, Junior. Yeah, this is just Sunfire. The Juggernaut Wave Deadpool, I kind of prefer that one, to be honest, but, you know, people are just going to call me a Toy Biz shill for that one. Ah, that's right, Super Luigi fan is Pirate Deadpool. I have that one, too. I have... Oh, wait, the Pirate Deadpool is from the Strong Guy Wave. Pirate Deadpool is from Strong Guy. That wasn't Sauron. Toy Biz Deadpool is OP. Toy Biz Deadpool is still one of the best Marvel Legends ever made. And, by the way, guys, it was like the first ever Marvel Legend, I think, to have an interchangeable head. That was really impressive. Yeah. It was made before Deadpool was really, really popular. Like, I've always loved Deadpool. Deadpool's always been one of my favorite characters. Loved him even before he was popular. I had his comics and everything way back when. I picked up, like, the first issue of Deadpool for... in a bargain bin box, and now it's worth like $100. You know what, Mario boy? Some people just can't face reality. Like, sometimes Toy Biz just did things better. Like, when we talk about the quote-unquote first appearance version of Sabretooth or something, I think Toy Biz did theirs better, because the one they just put out doesn't really look like the first appearance Sabretooth. And their Deadpool, I think their Deadpool's better, to be honest. I should rate peg warmers? Oh boy. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to, like... God, I don't even know how to, like, quantify that. Peg warmers? We'd have to, like, we'd have to take a deep dive or something, or kind of mutually decide what all the peg warmers are gonna be. Anyway, let's go ahead and throw this guy up in the ooh tier. The whole Eternals wave, yes. Yes, the whole Eternals wave, Patty, would at the very least, they would be on there. I think it's also safe to say that Deadpool is an ooh. Very nice. Here's your palate cleanser, my friends. Before we get on to the next ranking, we're going to take ourselves a short ad break, and I'll be right back with you guys. By the way, my friends, if you enjoy the content, if you support what I do, please consider buying a membership, because your membership comes with perks such as early access to content, members-only videos, as well as exclusive access to our members-only Discord and priority response to comments. Or, you know, if you just want to donate a super chat, that's awesome too. I always appreciate that. Every little bit helps us keep providing the content that you guys love to see. Anyway, my friends, I'll be back with you in a second while we take our first ad break at the top of the hour every hour.
What's going on?
Hey, Blaze. Hold on.
Sorry, I'm a little bit late.
Yeah, it's all right, man. Better late than never, right?
Yep. Oh, I was getting a couple of things done. Time got away from me.
I know that feel. I'll be working on stream stuff for hours and hours, and I'll see what time it is and go, oops. So we've rated a handful of figures. We haven't gotten too far in. We're just taking a look at our palette cleanser and talking about the inevitable 55-inch Sandman HasLab that will be coming imminently with a Pail of Sand tier unlock.
All right.
We've been brainstorming.
Sounds good to me.
We've been brainstorming, and I believe it was MST that had the brilliant idea to include a plastic pail of sand as an unlockable tier. To which I said, mwah. All right, Patty says Korg didn't get him. No, it doesn't seem Korg did. For one more day.
No, Korg didn't. You know, like I said, I got my best detective on the job, and he's looking for him.
Mario Boy, if someone wants to start a petition for a 2007 HasLab Sandman Build-A-Figure re-release, we should do that. And then we should just, like, I don't know, I guess we should all sign it.
I'd sign it just for fun.
Why? Why not, right?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, it's just re-releasing an old figure. It's fine. They already have the mold. It's not like it costs them much. MST says the higher the backer number, the bigger the pail of sand. I like the way this man thinks. I think we need to do this HasLab yesterday. Oh. Oh, man. Anyway, for anyone who's just joining us, here's where our rankings are so far. We've got Rogue and Deadpool in the Ooh tier. We've got White Costume Storm, Silver Samurai and Gambit in the A tier, Dazzler in the B tier, Cyclops in C tier, and Wolverine in D tier. People were unexpectedly harsh on Wolverine. It kind of blew my mind.
Which one? The original Wolverine?
The original one, not the new one.
Okay. Yeah, that one was okay at best.
Mario Boy, if they re-release that Sandman Build-A-Figure, I guarantee they will make bank. Yep, Cyclops is C tier. People really didn't like that one. He almost got into D tier, but there were high enough ratings to drive him up a little further. Miffed, it's good to see you, dude. How's life going? Blaze, what do you think of the rankings so far?
I think it looks good. I would agree with most of it.
All right, cool. I'm glad you don't see anything too egregious.
No, there's no Korg up there, so.
Oh, there's no Korg. There's no Korg. Thankfully, I curbed my enthusiasm for Korg and decided not to place him in the tier. I probably could have. Maybe I even should have. As a matter of fact, I could probably do it right now if I wanted to.
No. Let's just leave him out.
Dean's starting a hashtag campaign right now called Korg for Kevin tier. I don't know if you heard the news, Blaze, but Kevin Conroy passed away today.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. And at the beginning of the stream, we took a little bit of a moment of silence for him.
Looks like the next stream we need to do something Batman related.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. I would have done it today, but I didn't hear the news until it was too late to change anything. If it happened like last night or something, I could have made up something, but you know, a few hours before we have to go on, yeah, that's a little tight. McFarlane Batman tier list. Well, we already did that, so we have to think of something else, guys.
I say, I've got an idea. Let's go back to so we're going to do this in memory of Kevin Conroy. Let's go back to the animated series line and let's rank the best Batman out of that, of the original Kenner Batman figures.
Now there is an idea. Oh boy, there's a lot of those Batmans. Okay. Oh my goodness, they made so many Batmans from back then.
Yep. So we could rank some of the, the cooler Batman. I think that would be pretty cool.
I'm just, yeah, I could pull up pictures for all that. That would be easy. Animated series McFarlane? Yeah, there aren't really enough of those. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to Kenner's Batman action figures from way back in the 90s. And we are going to rank all those Batmans, you say?
Yeah, I say we rank them. I think that'd be cool. And that would be a long video. And honestly, it it would be, I think it'd be very fitting for, you know, all the years of entertainment that Kevin Conroy gave all of us as Batman fans.
Yeah. Now, for all of you who aren't aware, Kenner used to have the license to make DC toys way back in the 90s, and they had that until the very early 2000s when it went to Mattel for the next almost 20 years. And Kenner was a subsidiary of Hasbro, everyone. So Hasbro did have the license for Batman for a good long while, about a decade or so. After Kenner had the license for DC initially when they made Superpowers, and then Toy Biz started making some DC stuff, but then DC decided to award the license to Kenner. Again, Kenner started making the Dark Knight stuff, and then Kenner was acquired by Hasbro around the early 90s, very early 90s, about 91 or so, and when they made Batman Returns, that was about the point that they became a Hasbro subsidiary. So a little bit of a history lesson for all of our, younger people in the audience. Is everything I said accurate, Blaze?
I think so.
All right, good deal. Mario Boy is right. Kenner also held the license to Terminator, Star Wars, Aliens, and Predator. Very pristine company, actually. They were the people that took a chance on Star Wars. Oh, memes. I'm sorry, man. You had a chance to meet Kevin, you didn't go to his booth. You know what? It's alright. Things just happen sometimes. You don't have to feel bad about anything, I don't think. Alright, well now that we have our theme for the next episode, that's going to be fun to put together. Let's X out of Deadpool over there, and we're going to go to our next action figure, Iceman, guys. This Iceman I kind of like. I think that this one should have been in the Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends pack, to be honest. If they repainted this, I think it would have been really, really nice. And it would have fit really, really well. Eddie, you had no luck with Walmart? Ah, that's too bad, man. I'm sorry. Aiden wants everyone to change their profile picture to the Sandman bath. I mean, I can't stop you guys. If you all want to change your picture over to, this monstrosity, go ahead. Do it. But oh, Jay did it. Oh no. Oh no. Blaze, people are doing it. Oh. What have I done? Memes ask about the body in the Amazing Friends pack. Yes, they used the Pizza Spidey body for that release. Yep. And then for Spider-Man, they used the Amazing Fantasy body. Ah, people don't like this Iceman. Blaze, did you like this one?
No, not really. There's not been a Iceman release that I've liked yet, and that's very troublesome because I would really like to have an Iceman in my collection.
Really? I didn't think this one was all that bad. I mean, I don't think he's like top tier or anything, but I think he's okay. I mean, personally, I'd give him a C. I guess I'm just surprised. Is it because of the clear plastic? Or is it because of the ice sled? Or is it just like Sunfire?
I don't know. I don't think it really captures Iceman. He's expressionless, you know? I always see Iceman as a very charismatic character.
I'm looking at the head sculpt. It's you know, it's hard to make out because he's, you know, transparent plastic, but it looks like he's got a little bit of a smirk on his face. That feels kind of Iceman-like. Well, I think at least. Okay, what kind of ratings we got here? RG, it's good to see you, dude. We got a Seagal tier, we got A tier, Quest for Peace, B, B, lots of B's right now, a few Seagals. D, B, B, B. Oh, wow. B, U, C, C, D. Oh, wow. This one's probably gonna be like a low B, I think. Okay, Jarhead says AOA might be the closest to a good Iceman action figure. Did you like the Age of Apocalypse Iceman release?
Is that the one that is really blue?
Yeah, it's the Colossus Wave one.
Yeah, I like that one. He just doesn't fit into my collection. So
Okay. If they made him a little bit more like that, where he's kind of hard and jagged, and maybe not quite so much texture in like the back or something, but if they gave him that and they gave him like a proper new head sculpt that looked a little bit more like traditional Iceman, would that do it for you?
yeah, I think that would work out well actually.
Nice. Hasbro, I hope you're listening, guys.
No, Hasbro never listens to me.
Oh.
Only Todd.
That is a great irony. Every time Blaze says he wants something from McFarlane Toys, poof, there it is. He said he wanted Supergirl, poof, there it is. He said he wanted an Arkham City Two-Face. Or no, wait. You said you just wanted a Two-Face.
I just wanted a Two-Face. There it is. Supergirl was the first thing that I wished for, and I got it. So.
You said you wanted a movie, Shazam. Poof. Now
Yep.
he's here. Oh no! We've got 3 people in the chat right now with Sandman avatars. Okay, let's rate Iceman. Let's rate Iceman. Oh
I'm
no,
gonna give
4
him a
people.
C.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no! It's happening, guys. It's happening. The Sandman takeover is coming. C. Yeah, let's put him in C. Okay, Blaze, since you got the magic touch, tell us that you want a classic Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I want a classic Wonder Woman, and I want a Linda Carter Wonder Woman. Let's see if I can get that one.
Come on, shoot for the stars and hit the moon, Blaze. Let's go. Throw your hands up, guys. Blaze making wishes, and when Blaze makes wishes, we're gonna get our DC multiverse, baby. Well, now that he said it, we are going to see a Wonder Woman imminently. People have been badgering McFarlane for a Wonder Woman forever now. So, just in case everyone in chat is wondering what's happening, everyone is changing their avatar to the Sandman Build-A-Figure. And if you guys want to change your avatar to the Sandman Build-A-Figure to show your support for the re-release of the Sandman Build-A-Figure from 2007, then change your avatar right now and demand it happens. How bad do you want that Sandman, soulmates? Show us by changing your avatar. Okay, someone says they want a Power Girl from DC Multiverse. Well, we got
I would take a Power Girl too. She's pretty cool. But I would like a World's Finest 2-pack with Power Girl and Huntress.
I would be into that. Honestly, any reason to have a few more lady action figures released in DC Multiverse would be really great. Because it feels like most of the characters that I want to see are all ladies. Because there's just, there's so few ladies that get released, it seems like, in Marvel Legends and DC Multiverse. I don't know. Do you have any ladies that you want to see, Blaze, specifically? Like, more than anything else?
Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy. That's a great one. Do you want to see like a regular release of her, or would you like to see kind of like a mega figure type deal where she comes with like a Venus flytrap or something? A giant one.
Either way, I would take one from the Arkham game. I thought that design was basically spot on to Poison Ivy. At least it's what I imagine when I think of her.
I think that would be a really great release, and I think I see it happening too. Do you
I either go back to the animated series Poison Ivy, and everybody in the chat's gonna hate me for this, or I
Okay.
go back to the Uma Thurman Poison Ivy design, and those are the two that kind of resonate the most with me. But then again, those are the ones I grew up with.
You know
So,
what? I don't
so
think.
for
What's
a
that?
modern take on it, I thought that the Arkham game did a really good job.
Now, I really like the Arkham game design, and I really like the Batman and Robin design for her costume too. I think that one's kind of underrated. The movie was bad, but the costume design was really good, ironically. Even Mr. Freeze's suit was pretty good.
I don't know, man. I'm back. See, I know the movie's bad, but it was a part of my childhood. So it's one of those movies that I remember things from and think fondly of, even though that I know that it's garbage.
Well, here's the thing. It's one of those movies that's so bad it's good.
Yeah, I mean the wax lips. I mean, nobody. Come on now.
Yeah, exactly. It's so bad it's good. And it's okay to enjoy movies that are so bad they're good because they're fun to watch. The thing about movies is that they have if a bad movie is bad enough that it becomes entertaining, then it becomes its own special type of entertainment. But sometimes movies are just bad enough that they're mediocre and they don't do anything fun or interesting, so they're just boring. And that's the
Yeah, I
worst
can
kind of
agree
bad
with
movie.
that.
I've seen a lot of bad movies like that where nothing interesting happens, and it's just a big pot boiling celluloid mess of mediocrity. But when they do things that are so over the top that it boggles your mind, that's when it becomes quote unquote art. Like say Troll 2. Or
I think out of those movies, and now we're not talking about Batman and Batman Returns. We're talking about the next set. I think out of those movies, my favorite movie is Batman Forever.
Batman Forever. Batman Forever was not that bad.
No, it wasn't. And I thought Tommy Lee Jones did a great job as Two-Face. Now, we can argue on Jim Carrey a little bit. I understand. He was a little over the top as the Riddler.
Well, he was doing his best Frank Gorshin impression, I think. I think that what was happening is that Joel Schumacher wanted to use the Joker, but he couldn't, so he's kind of just sort of turning both characters into two different Jokers with different themes about them.
Yeah, I could see that. I definitely could see that.
It felt like a 1960s, almost a 1960s type deal with some 1990s polish.
I think my favorite Riddler out of the cinematic movies, and I know there's only been two, is definitely the Batman. I really like the Riddler from the Batman.
You know what? I enjoy the Batman a lot, and do you think they're going to keep that universe going?
Yes, that universe and that movie is a masterpiece as it stands now.
Yeah.
They do not need to make it any more complicated than it is right now.
I saw that they're developing something for like Clayface in the very near future, and I'm wondering how that's going to work in the Matt Reeves grounded style that they're going for. Because Clayface, no matter how you slice it, he's a pretty fantastical character.
If he's a psychopath, then man, we're gonna have an amazing movie.
I think what's going to happen is they're probably going to use the original incarnation of Clayface, the Boris Karloff one, where he was just like a nutty actor with disguises.
Yeah, definitely like a narcissist style psychopath. That would be a really interesting character. Just make him methodical in everything that he does. Scary.
Old Dirty over here corrected me. He said Basil Carlo. You're right. I got the name wrong. My bad.
Very scary. Very, very out of touch. Kind of like I would like to see him. He's sort of out of touch with reality.
Yeah.
But he is so methodical with his kills.
Yeah.
I think that would be a really good movie because you need to keep the detective aspect in that movie and Batman to figure out who's killing these people.
Right.
And then turns out, like maybe he's got Commissioner Gordon like tied up somewhere and Clayface is Commissioner Gordon and Batman figures it out. Now that would be cool.
Yeah, I could see a lot of possibilities for a more Master of Disguise type Clayface. Some people are probably going to be all up in arms that he's not a big clay monster, but Matt Reeves has already been pretty forthcoming about the type of universe he wants to present, right?
Yeah, no, I don't want that. We can get that through the Snyderverse. I know that doesn't technically exist anymore, but you know what I mean. When Zack Snyder does something like that, we can get the bigger monsters in those movies or the bigger characters in those movies. We don't need that in the the Reeves style universe.
I'm wondering, are they gonna now that James Gunn is essentially in charge of the DC cinematic universe? Is Batman gonna be a factor in that universe, or is Matt Reeves just gonna be doing his own thing, and they're gonna be crafting an entire universe with a different Batman on the side or something?
I'm thinking that it's going to be two separate universes. I'm hoping that James Gunn and Zack Snyder kind of come together on a couple of projects here or there. I think that would be pretty cool, because I mean, he did create the foundation for some of these characters like Batman, the Ben Affleck Batman, Wonder Woman, because Wonder Woman technically debuts in Batman v Superman. So
I'm looking at some of the people commenting about Clayface being a master disguise. They're doing the turtle thing from that Dana Carvey movie. But Old Dirty is right up here. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff they could do with Clayface, and I look forward to whatever they do because it's almost definitely going to be fun, and it's nice to see. It's just nice to see something different other than the Joker again, because I love the Joker as much as anyone, but there's a lot of potential for different characters.
Yeah, definitely. I'm kind of tired of seeing the Joker. I would like to see Two-Face. I would like to see Poison Ivy. I would like to see.
I'd like to see Mr. Freeze.
Vicky Vale. I would like to see Mr. Freeze.
Victor
Ra's al
Zaz.
Ghul, again, would be fine with me. Bane would be fine. Just a different take on him.
I don't see a reason why he wouldn't have to be almost exactly like his incarnation, because pretty much all he would have to do is just, take steroids.
Yeah, because the best Bane so far is by default, because the original Bane that was in Batman and Robin.
Yeah, we all remember that one. That one was garbage.
Pretty bad.
Yeah. I don't even know why they put him in the movie. He was so bad. It reduced him to a punchline.
I think they just needed a henchman for Poison Ivy, and they just weren't creative enough to come up with anything else.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. It's just heartbreaking to hear it said aloud.
I just think they should have created Poison Ivy's plant monster and put it in that movie. But maybe the budget didn't allow that.
Yeah, it could be. It seemed like there really wasn't enough like killer plant type stuff for Poison Ivy's character in that movie. When if they had done that, maybe focused less on Bane and other extraneous things like Batgirl doing her stuff over here to the side. She was kind of a throwaway character herself.
I didn't have a problem with the Alicia Silverstone Batgirl, but I know everybody else did because I know they changed her origins, and that's why.
I think that the problem for me is that it just was, if she felt like she was just there, it didn't feel like she had enough development to really become part of the team, so to speak. And then all of a sudden she's wearing a Batgirl costume, and I'm thinking, I don't know, is she ready for that?
I could see that. I could see that.
Yes, in that movie, Batgirl was Alfred's niece, guys.
Yes.
Which, whatever. That was not the most offensive part about it.
No, definitely not. No, definitely not. That was not the most offensive part about that movie at all. Actually, she's kind of, in retrospect, a breath fresh of air for that movie.
Close enough. Oh, Old Dirty over here with a nice suggestion, Professor Pig. Now that is a character that would make a good movie.
That would also make a good movie in the Reeves universe.
What's that?
Zaz.
Yeah, I mentioned Zaz, and you're right, he would. Like, he kind of fits in with that merry band of psychos that it seems like he's trying to cultivate for the Batman movies.
Yep.
Well, I'm here for it. I enjoyed the Batman, and I hope that Catwoman comes back too. I hope she's not
she'll
like
be back. She's not going. She's not going.
I don't. I'm just worried. I'm worried she's not going to show up in the next movie. And I don't want that. I want more Catwoman.
I mean, that's Batman's love interest. She's definitely going to be there to make his life hard.
Yeah, I can't imagine that they're going to bring Talia into it. That would just, I don't know. That would just make things too complicated.
I'm pretty sure Talia's coming, but probably not in the next movie.
There might be like a love triangle at some point.
Now that is what I want to see.
All right, Chat doesn't like the Penguin. Chat thinks that Penguin was a waste in the Batman movie.
No, absolutely not. It built up his character for the next movie. The Penguin is going to take over the city.
Whack, whack, whack. He's going to take over the city in like his TV series. He's getting one.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about. Like, he's going to take over where the destruction, he's going to take over where the Riddler's destruction left off. And I think that's going to make him a pretty big problem for Batman in the next movie.
You know what I think is? I think he's going to use his organization to do a lot of philanthropy, and he's going to help rebuild the city, and everyone's going to look at him like a hero.
Well, that's what happened in Batman Returns, remember? He was built like a hero, and then they found out he wasn't.
Yeah.
So that would be pretty cool to kind of give a nod to that. I would be down for that.
I think that would make for an interesting dynamic with the Penguin. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about Colin Farrell in the Penguin role.
I think he did a great job.
I think his acting was pretty good. It's just, I don't know. I'm just one of those guys that thinks they should have gone to a short king. But he did fine with it. He just seemed like too big of a guy to be like, Penguin. I think of Penguin and I think of like a short list of short, nasty guys in Hollywood.
Now remember, he doesn't like to be called Penguin.
Of course, no one likes to be called Penguin.
That's always been the thing with Penguin. He didn't like to be called Penguin because he's a freak. Well, that's what everybody says he is, but he's just misunderstood in reality. Oswald Cobblepot is not actually that bad of a guy in some iterations.
Alright, so Figure Motion says that imagine Penguin being more like a Kingpin character. That's always what I thought of the King, or that's always what I've thought of the Penguin like. being a kingpin-like character in Gotham, like being top of the heap because he's the classiest of the bunch and he's not utterly crazy like the rest of them.
Well, like Batman the Animated Series, Ping was just misunderstood.
Yeah.
Now there are some iterations of Penguin where he's just a psychopath. Arkham games is, you know, there you go. I mean, look no further.
Eddie asked, who would I cast as the Penguin? I know who I would cast as the Penguin. If anyone's seen, like, the Human Centipede sequel, Part 2, the guy who was the lead in that movie, I would cast him as the Penguin.
I'd recast Danny DeVito.
Like, I don't know if anyone recognizes the guy or if anyone's seen that movie. Honestly, I hope you haven't, because the movie's disgusting. But the actor in it, he's a really great actor. And he looks like... The guy could play Penguin, definitely. I have no doubt about that. Anyway, that's who I would cast. I can't even remember his name, but I know what movie he was in, and he was great. Even if it was disgusting.
Yes, we cannot discuss that movie on this channel.
Yes, unfortunately, and we don't need to. And I really recommend you guys just look at the Wikipedia article and never watch it. I'm begging you, don't. Guys, let's rank Beast.
Beast. Ooh. Ooh.
Gray Beast. Not the new Beast. Gray Beast.
Gray Beast is definitely an ooh tier because, man, that figure's fantastic.
You know what? Every release of Beast is pretty much fantastic, so I'm in agreement here. Penguin's an ooh tier. Straight up ooh tier. We were ranking characters? Yes, figure. What can I say? Sometimes the stream gets away from us.
Yeah, we always trail off on DC somehow.
I can't help it. DC's fascinating, and not enough people talk about it. Everyone talks about Marvel all the time. More people need to talk about DC, man.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Like, there's not as many DC streams as there are Marvel. So,
and there really aren't, huh?
no, they're really not. I mean, I know a couple of channels that are dedicated just to DC.
Yeah, I know of like Brad, you know, the DC Universe guy.
I wish we could get him on here because he would be interesting to talk to.
I wouldn't mind talking to him. He seems like a good guy.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
I've seen some of his videos. I like him.
So if anybody in the chat, you know, hey, you never know. If anybody in the chat knows Brad and you know, can or talks to him on a regular basis, or maybe, you know, back and forth a couple of emails here and there, put us in contact with it because we would love to talk to him.
Yeah, let's get him on. I tried to get Todd on, but McFarlane Toys is not returning my emails at this moment.
Todd, if you're listening, now I know that you grant me with the figures that I want, but just send a representative to talk to us for like 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes is all we ask.
You know what, Gavin? Go ahead and message him. I'm okay with it, and we'd love to have him on and just, you know, shoot the breeze about DC for a while. We'll have a whole bit. We'll make a whole big thing of it, and if we can get him on for maybe like Batman or something on Monday, well, that might be a little bit time sensitive. Maybe not that, but yeah, if we could just get him on anytime at all, that'd be cool. Let's see here. Well, let's take a look at all the rankings. We gave it ooh tiers. Other people gave it C, B, 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 D, A. Wow, you guys don't like this one? Come on, guys. It's not a bad action figure. But
Well, I could understand it. Like, not everybody's going to like Gray Beast. Most people are familiar with Blue. Now, there are those out there that are more familiar with Hairless. So there's a deep cut for you.
now, people are really wanting a hairless beast for the 60th anniversary of... Is it the 60th anniversary of X-Men? I think it is. Yes,
and
yes.
I want a hairless beast too, so I'm in that. I'm also with all of them, and definitely on their side, and I'm supporting that cause because I would love to have a hairless beast
I'll
in
tell you
my
what.
collection.
I'll tell you what, guys. If they don't release the original 5 X-Men for next year, I will do a review of my original 5 X-Men box set from Toy Biz to substitute.
We still don't have a proper Angel. I don't understand that. We still do not have a proper Angel figure. We have Archangel, but we don't have a proper Angel figure.
I can't believe they haven't done Angel. Like, Angel probably... He probably isn't as quote-unquote iconic as Archangel, but he's still an important character. He's not nobody. He's one of the original X-Men.
Exactly, and we also don't have a Banshee either.
Banshee? Like an original Banshee?
Yeah, an original Banshee.
Okay. I was about to say, we just got a new Banshee revealed, but that's not the original one.
No, that's not the original. I'm gonna buy it, but that's not the original.
Yeah. God, the original Banshee was a weird looking one, you know, on those comic books.
Yeah.
I wonder how you would even make a figure out of that.
I don't know. It would be interesting to see them try, though.
Yeah, I want to see him get weird with it. Do something crazy. All right. Gray Beast here is going to go in A tier, I think. There he is, locked in, guys. And now it's time for Black Costume Storm. Let's hear it, my friends.
Costume Storm is an A.
I like this one. I like her. I don't think I rated the other Storm. I'll rate this one an A too, because it feels right to me. Kevin tier. It's the arcade game look. Is it though? It's not the arcade game look, I don't think. Arcade game look has an exposed midsection and the top of her thighs are exposed too. She's got like those knee boots. You remember that Pride of the X-Men look, aka the 70s look?
Yeah.
That's the kind of look she had in Pride of the X-Men arcade game. Yeah, arcade game is her original costume.
My favorite Storm is the Jim Lee Storm.
Oh, the white costume one?
Yep.
Yeah. Everyone liked that one. And to be fair,
I also think she's in this ranking too, isn't she? Wasn't she on the retro card as well?
Yeah, they're both on the retro card. She was just like a variant that they released. Gavin, it's alright, don't worry about it. We're not here to like insult anyone, we're just making sure we got it straight, because we're talking about a lot of history right now. Believe you me, you talk about like 60 years of comic book history, you get some things twisted sometimes.
You definitely do. It's like me talking about, what, 30 years of Power Ranger history?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just forget.
Yeah, sometimes you forget things, and sometimes you get things twisted.
Alright, Old Dirty doesn't like the garbage cape. It's kind of a cheesy cape, but I don't think it's that bad, personally.
Just get an aftermarket one, it's fine.
It probably wouldn't be that hard to, like, make one.
Yeah, you probably could make one. It wouldn't be that bad.
I mean, you get a little piece of some, I don't know, it's a little slice of some nice fabric. You could probably make it for like $10 or something.
Oh yeah, what you were doing, definitely.
All right, Figure Motion wants to know if he should get Lizard or Rhino, guys. All right, let's solicit a poll from the chat. I'm feeling a poll right now. Let's ask chat what they think, because I bet chat's got some opinions on this one. Let's hear what chat. Blaze, what do you think?
Rhino.
You think he should get Lizard or Rhino?
Rhino.
All right, let's do it. Lizard, Rhino. There it is, guys. The poll is now available. Go ahead, cast your votes. Let Figure Motion know what you think he should get.
I think he should get Rhino. Sorry. Sorry, I stepped out of bounds. I've got a wireless headset. I'm
Oh, it's
working on
okay.
a couple of things tonight. So if I go in and out or if I sound like I'm repeating myself or something, it's probably because it's cutting in and out.
It's all right, man. Don't worry about it. I understand completely. The retro versions. I figured they were the retro versions. That's why I got it right. It looks like 57% of people are saying Lizard. Lizard is a pretty good action figure, I would say. I've had fun with both of them.
But you have to take the Todd McFarlane approach. You get more figure with Rhino.
Well, when you put it that way, I guess you can't. I guess I can't deny it. All right, you get more action figure with Rhino. Get Rhino, bro.
You put him on the shelf, and he looks dynamic.
Oh! Figure Motion says he's got $5 off the Rhino plus the clearance sale. It's $26 right now, dude. Get the Rhino.
Get the Rhino.
If you got that kind of deal on the Rhino, just get the Rhino because it's a pretty good Rhino.
You'll get another chance to get Lizard.
I know I rated him a C and everything on my review, but you know that's neither here nor there. It's still a pretty good Rhino. I just rated him a C because you know he feels kind of old, but still he plays really well. He handles really well, and he balances well too. Yeah, everyone's saying if he's on sale like that, get Rhino. Yeah, you probably should have mentioned that first before everyone started voting. We created a whole poll, and 60% of people said get Lizard. That's all good, guys. It's all good.
Yeah, tonight I'm working on well, I've been working on it for the past couple of months. I'm building a real scale to the action figures WCW Nitro Arena.
Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing, bro.
Yeah, once I get it done, I'm going to take pictures of it. But right now, I'm still got parts and pieces everywhere.
Oh, dude, I'm kind of having shades of that old WCW Nitro ring that was released by Toy Biz way back when.
I've already got the ring done. I'm working on what I'm going to put it on, and then I'm working on the stage tonight and a couple of pieces that go in the arena.
God, I miss WCW now. Kind of want to watch some WCW later.
There's going to be just a tad bit of difference to mine, though. I'm not a big fan of the guardrails that Mattel made.
Yeah.
So, well, not Mattel. Mattel didn't make them. Ringside Collectibles technically made them, the steel guardrails. But the WWE guardrails, the black ones, they're made way better. So I went with them instead. And I like the overall look. So I'm going to stay with that.
Mario Boy, are you talking about Toy Biz? Series 3 Thor or Series 3 Wolverine? I would get Thor. From that Toy Biz series, I'd say Thor.
Is that the Wolverine which Wolverine is that?
That is the original, like, tiger suit one from Toy Biz Series 3 that has, like, the fixed torso, but the rest of his limbs are articulated.
Yeah, get the one from that, because there's a better Wolverine, and I think, like, what, 2 or 3 series later?
Yeah, the brown suit Wolverine is a better action figure.
Yeah.
And then Astonishing X-Men Wolverine is also pretty good. How many lines did Toy Biz have? They've had 15 series altogether. Memes
Which is crazy. Which is crazy to think about because it feels like they had way more.
Yeah, they actually kind of took their time compared to Hasbro. Like, they released they released a handful of waves a year, and then sometimes they release other box sets too. But, you know, they were also making Spider-Man classics and Fantastic Four classics, Hulk classics, X-Men classics as well to supplement their Marvel Legends line. So you were seeing a lot of Marvel Legends type action figures in other lines, so they were making a lot more than you think they would be.
Yeah, definitely.
Some of those Hulk Classics action figures were outrageously good. I think they put the most love in their Spider-Man Classics line because they knew where their bread was buttered. Okay, memes I took from people on Discord asked, do you guys think Alpha Flight should have been a movie? Why not?
Sure.
Yeah, I would like to see it. Yeah. I hope they do it once Wolverine is available. How do we feel about the new Hasbro wave? I don't know, Blaze, what do you think of the new Hasbro, Puff Adder wave? Any interest, or is it just kind of, eh?
That is with the
Yeah, it's...
the Ultimate Captain America and the Extremis Iron Man.
Yes.
I'm interested in Cap.
I thought that Captain America was a really, really solid action figure. I think it's the best Captain America they've ever done.
No, but I'm gonna pick it up because I have a large Captain America collection, so I definitely want to add him to it. Although they kind of ruined the Ultimate Universe with that Scarlet Witch storyline.
Sorry, I'm reading a little bit of chat at the same time here, but yeah, the Puff Adder wave. I filmed my video for it. I'm still editing it, but in essence, about half of it I like, half of it I don't really care for. Like, I'll tell you right now, the orb, it's not doing it for me.
The orb is gonna get a Roman candle strapped at him.
The orb, I think, deserves it. I was on Wikipedia earlier and I saw someone describing that orb action figure as the classic version of the orb, and I said, no, it's not!
And when I find that cord, he's gonna get a Roman candle strapped to him too.
God, that's gonna make some excellent YouTube content. Alright, Jarhead says that Puff Adder is weak, and yeah. Guys, Puff Adder, I think they're just reusing the Caliban body for him.
They should have sculpted something on him. Something. He's very bland.
Yeah, it's like we said that when you get a Build-A-Figure, you want the Build-A-Figure to be special because you just spent $175. You know?
Yeah, and if they keep going up in price, it's going to be more than that soon. So, come on, you know?
Yeah. And I think it's something that we can all agree upon, is that when you get the Build-A-Figure should feel like you got something special for spending almost $200, or probably even $200 on the entire set. And Puff Adder, yeah, man. You guys will learn more about it once I post my video, but I was not a fan. But half the wave I did like. Jay says that Molecule Man looks like Rick Astley found the Selfie series. Oh, come on. I thought Molecule Man was good. I liked Molecule Man.
That's pretty good.
I thought it was a really good Molecule Man action figure, personally. MST, I miss when Bass were huge too, but they're never going to be huge ever again. Not unless they do like multiple wave Build-A-Figures or something.
Not with the new HasLab concept, no.
Yeah. HasLab nuked any possibility of there ever being a large Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure ever again. Oh. Okay, well, I just looked at one of Gavin's comments up there. That's that. Okay, I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me, by the way. Dean says if we don't like this wave, we can spend $20 to build Gilgamesh from the Eternals wave. Well, I guess if I am desperate for content, I will go get the Eternals, and I'll do just that, because I bet you I could still find them at rock bottom prices. What's the
I
goal?
was hoping that they were going to show up at Ollie's
What?
because if they would, I would buy them.
Yeah, what's the going rate for the Eternals anyway? Now is it like $5?
I have no idea. I haven't seen an Eternals figure around here in ages.
I'll tell you what. Once
So
they go down to $3, I'll consider it.
I wouldn't mind having the team. I mean, it's one of Jack Kirby's creations. You know, we're not going to get the comic version of them.
Oh, I
There's no
know.
way.
No.
So having the movie figures is close enough for me. You know, that would be. I think they would look really cool with my Alpha Flight team.
You know, I know I've said it before, but it kind of irks me that they were rated like the worst of last year when I looked at the action figures and said, these really aren't that bad. Why are people calling them the worst?
I could take a little time with a couple of them that are missing paint apps and fix them myself, and I think they would be really, really cool.
Yeah. I don't have a
Which
problem
is-
with them. I don't
that's
think they
a-
deserve to be on like the worst of list of anything. Because they look like they
No,
were
and
sculpted
that's-
fine.
And that's something I was going to do anyway if I got them. I was going to add the missing paint deco on them myself. So,
What
which
are
I just got. I just got two 12-inch Toy Biz figures from they're not Marvel Legends. These are from the animated line. I got Cyclops and Wolverine, and they're a little beat up, so I'm restoring them.
Sorry, I'm scrolling up to look at what the ratings were for Storm, because once again, it's getting away from us.
Yeah, we're trailing off again.
There.
But yeah, that's my current custom project other than my arena.
I look forward to seeing that once you got it ready. All right, Storm's going in
Yeah,
A tier, guys.
I'm gonna do a video on these once I get them done.
Are you gonna do like a long form thing or a short?
It's probably gonna be a short because I'm not gonna film the whole process of me restoring them.
Yeah, you might as well just do a short for right now. Maybe film like 4 minutes worth if you really feel like it. By the way, guys, check out Blaze the Bandit if you haven't already. That's his name here on YouTube. You can identify him very quickly because his logo looks like the old Wolfpack NWO logo.
Yeah, and today I uploaded a couple more shorts, and the search for the Notorious Korg has begun. So if you guys want to be a part of that, go over to my channel.
Where's Korg? The Daily Short Project by Blaze the Bandit. The entire video is just like a first-person Friday the 13th type situation where there's like a disembodied hammer floating in front of the camera. Thanks for the link there, Stephanie. I appreciate that. Alright, let's go back to our ranking, guys, and let's consider the next action figure in this set. Ooh, we are drawing into the new releases. This one is the latest Wolverine based on the Jim Lee art of late from about, later on in his Uncanny X-Men run, I believe. Point is, he's wearing a X-Men team outfit. Alright, be sure you subscribe to Blaze the Bandit. The link is right there in the chat, guys, if you haven't subscribed to him yet. Appreciate that, Super Luigi. Thanks, bro.
Once I get through all of my Marvel stuff, you know, showing it all off, I'm going to move on to my wrestling stuff, then my Masters of the Universe stuff. And of course, in between all of that, we're still hunting Korg. He's hidden away somewhere in my action figure collection. So we've got to find him. I might have to call for reinforcements. We might have to call RoboCop.
I might have to drive down to Texas and take care of this problem for him.
Yeah. Might have to call RoboCop, might have to send him all the way from Detroit, so it might take a couple of days.
I'm gonna have to get my Nest Zapper. Because when you're dealing with Korg...
We might have to go to Cobb County, Georgia, too, and find the big boss man and get him on the job as well.
Wouldn't that be like the funniest outcome if the big boss man himself comes in, he's the one who takes care of the problem? One boss man slam later. Oh, Korg's in pieces.
I tell you what, he was one of my favorite wrestlers growing up, and man, it was hard to hear when he passed away.
Yeah, it was really too bad. He was a real family man, too. Like, he
Yeah.
was just hanging out with his wife and his kids, and they were having a nice dinner and everything, and he went to take a nap and didn't wake up.
Yeah.
That's too bad. I don't think he even really took steroids.
No, he didn't. From what I understand, he was a very, wholesome individual. Like he didn't have any real issues at all
Yeah.
throughout his life.
He's just unlucky, it sounds like.
I think he had a heart defect that went unnoticed,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
That happens all pretty commonly in wrestling, it seems like.
I mean, look what they go through, though.
Yeah, happened to Brian Pillman too, but he had a problem.
Brian Pillman had quite a few problems.
Yes, he did, and among them was another heart defect,
Yep.
which did not help anything.
And his car accident didn't help him either.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
it didn't help him in the long run
poor
either.
guy. He had like his ankle fused in like one giant piece, and I don't know how he wrestled with that.
I don't either. I've always wondered that myself.
Like, I'm gonna have to go back and watch some of his matches because how do you run with that? I don't think you can run, can you?
He did.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
God, he must have been like using his toes a lot or something.
Well, I mean, Kerry Von Erich had a wooden foot.
Oh, that's
He was
right.
Texas Tornado in the WWF, and he wrestled with it.
That's a good point. Okay, well, I guess it's more doable than I think it is, but man, that's mind-blowing to think about. Man, people really don't like this Wolverine, Blaze. Looks like we got, what do we got here? We got some Quest for Peace, Steven Seagal. Some people are saying Kevin Conroy and A. Okay.
I'm gonna go C on this one.
I'm thinking this one's going to land in C tier after all the ratings. All right, if anyone hasn't put down their rating yet, let's hear it, guys. And if you've put down your rating, then we're gonna rate him very shortly. It looks like he's going in C tier, unless anyone suggests otherwise. C tier. Okay, meme says C. No, this is not a tall body figure motion. It looks like a short one that's been modified, so it has that X-Men costume look. D tier from Super Luigi fan. Yep. I think that about settles it. I don't think we need to see any more.
In my opinion, there's 3 Wolverine suits. You have the whatever one refers to as the Tiger Stripe.
The
You have
original?
the brown suit. Yeah, and then you have the X-Force suit that's silver and black.
Yeah.
I think those are your top 3 Wolverines, and I don't think you need anything after that.
Nah.
I mean, I do like the blue and yellow one, but that is very specific. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what, Gavin? The surviving Von Erich is actually a really inspiring story. Because that guy is doing great, despite everything.
Yeah, Kevin is really cool.
He's a good guy, and honestly, he deserves the inner peace that he has now.
And both of his sons are wrestling as well. And they're carrying on the Von Erich name.
They sure are. Good for them. I hope that their family just stays together.
Yeah, me too.
Alright guys, next up is our latest release. This is one that I really enjoyed, and well, it's another Beast action figure, but can you really go wrong with a Beast release, a furry Beast? This one comes with a lab coat, comes with a couple of beakers that we saw with the lizard, comes with glasses, and all the other stuff that we've seen on previous Beasts.
That is Penguin tier.
Yeah, I'll go Penguin tier on this one. This one is really, really good. It feels
That
like
is
they went
definitely
above and beyond on
Penguin.
this one.
I really want this Beast. Even though I already have one, I still want this one.
You know what's tragic, Eddie, is that the review, or the video I did on this one, I didn't review it because I never bought it, but the video I did on this one wasn't all that popular. And that was kind of too bad, because I really like this one, and I thought other people would like it too. I thought it was one of the best reveals from San Diego Comic-Con. I think it was San Diego Comic-Con, I'm pretty sure it was.
I think so.
Yeah. Alright, we got U tier, Conroy tier. Okay, we're going full Conroy tier for me and you. Conroy tier for Beast, from Gavin. We got a B from Memes, from Maymays. I'm going to start calling them Maymays because I like it better. Gavin, it's Beastin' time. Gavin, you haven't taken on any of your alter egos tonight, man. I'm surprised. Jay thinks the lab coat is a little too short. Is it? Yeah, let's take another look at it real quick. I don't know. I guess I could go either way. You know, the thing about comic books is that they're always very inconsistently drawn, so I don't know. I feel like on a given day it could be about that long, or it could go all the way down to like his ankles. Okay, Scarlet and Gray says B, colors pop, but face needs better expression. I wonder if they're gonna do like a VHS release of this one at some point.
That would be cool.
Maymays, that's right, Maymays. Gotta go, Mario boy. Alright, dude. Thanks for coming by, man. Appreciate you being here, and I'll see you real soon. Alright, guys, while we tally up these rankings, we're going to take a short ad break because we're at the top of the hour again, and we're going to take one because that's what we do at the top of the hour every hour. And if you support what I do, guys, please consider getting a membership because, as I say, you know, it really helps me out and it helps me keep providing the content that you guys enjoy. And if you don't feel like that, well, you know, super chats are great too, and, well, I appreciate them just as much, and similarly, it helps me keep providing that content. And with your membership, guys, comes early access to content, members-only videos, emotes in chat, a badge of honor. What else do you get? You also get exclusive access to our Discord, as well as priority response to comments, because it's hard for me to respond to everyone, because I get so many comments every day. Okay, well, now that I've shilled that, let's take our ad break, guys, and we'll be right back. What'd you miss? Figure motion, you haven't missed all that much. We've just been ranking things, and I think that Mr. McCoy here is going to land in the A tier. Where's the ads? I don't know. I just hit the button and it says it plays ads.
If you have YouTube Premium, you don't get ads.
Yes, that's true. If you have YouTube Premium, you don't get ads, but there should be an ad roll if you don't have YouTube Premium. Okay, Eddie gets ads, so okay. That checks out.
I don't get ads, so
All you get to, if you have YouTube Premium, all that happens is you get to stare at my beautiful bearded face. No, nothing happened in the past 5 seconds, figure. I think that Beast is going in A tier on this one. Getting a lot of A tiers tonight, dude. Not that I'm complaining, but I'm just surprised. New Beast is a Penguin. Let me make sure I figured this one out. Conroy tier, Penguin tier, Conroy. We got some ooze. Maybe I rated this one too low. Maybe I'm wrong on this one. Maybe he should go in ooh. Here, I think it about averages out to ooh on him because we rated him ooh too, didn't we?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that looks about right. New beast is ooh. Next up is the Dark Phoenix, my friends. This one is a re-release of the Toys R Us release from the 2-pack where she was in with the retro version of Cyclops. That one had a couple of extra heads. This one comes with the special effect and one of the heads, as well as the hands that she had from there. Also, she appears to be using some new arms, it looks like. I don't think she's using the Shriek body. I think she just has new arms on this one. Yeah, Eddie, a lot of these could be ranked highly, but, you know, I have to go with what everyone's saying. I can't just skewer the results as I please. I try to make it as accurate as I can based on what everyone's ranking it. I imagine I'm not doing it perfectly, but I'm trying my best. All right, May says A, Figure Motion B, ooh tier from Dirty. Nice. Okay, a couple of ooh tiers. A Seagal from Dean, who's swatting this one down, saying nope. B tier from MST. B tier from J. Old Dirty. Oh wait. Old Dirty's talking about the ooh tier for Beast. He's given Dark Phoenix a C. MST, she is supposed to have heels. I brought that up in the video that I made, and a lot of people didn't seem to care that she didn't have heels. But I brought it up, so whatevs. Technically, though, if it's based on the old art, yes, she should have heels. Stephanie with a C, Super Luigi fan with a Seagal. Okay, looking like this one's going to be a C tier. Okay, Crom with a B. Blaze, what do you think about Dark Phoenix?
Dark Phoenix. This is the green costume? No.
No, this is the Dark Phoenix one that was just revealed recently.
The red costume?
Yeah.
I would give her an O tier.
Ooh tier, okay.
The green costume was a regular release, yeah.
And we got Figure Motion says that she needs her extra accessories from her 2-pack. I would not mind the extra accessories. The extra accessories would be nice. Alright, let's get Blaze's link going for everyone in chat. Because I imagine there's some more people who didn't have a chance to subscribe that want to subscribe. Blaze has 66 subscribers now, guys. Let's get him up to 100 so that he can get his special link.
Yep, so I can get my channel link, and we no longer have a link with gibberish in it.
There you go, guys. The link to Blaze's channel is in the chat there. Click at your leisure. Go check him out. And if you haven't subscribed, be sure you do it. Thanks for posting that, Stephanie. Can we pin one of these links? Let me go over here and see if I can pin one. I actually haven't thought about that, but let's go ahead and pin Stephanie's message right there so that no one gets confused. Everyone has a chance to subscribe. There we go. That takes care of that. I'm glad I remembered to pin it this time. 66. Congratulations, dude. That's a big deal.
I appreciate it.
Man, 66. That's mind-blowing. Well, let's see if we can get him to 100, man. Getting to 100 subscribers is one of the hardest things you can do on YouTube.
Yeah, and I appreciate each and every one of you that you take time out of your day to check out what I'm doing and look over my content, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. This has been a wild ride. I never expected to get past 20, much less have 66 subscribers as of tonight. So that's mind-blowing to me.
Mark my words. You keep at it, you're going to be a big deal within too long, dude. keep sharing your collection with everyone, and everyone's going to be really into it.
Well, I've got a lot to share, so I've been collecting for 20 years. So
Well, in my experience, you just keep sharing your collection, share whatever thoughts you have, and the people will come. And we're going to appreciate every bit of it. I can't wait for those toy hunts that you're going to do eventually.
yeah, I'm working on that. I'm trying to get a GoPro so I can
Oh,
have it
wow.
clipped onto me,
Oh, that's a
so
great
you
idea.
guys can see everything that I see.
That's going to be awesome if you can get a GoPro. Yeah, that's a great idea, man.
I'm also working on some RC stuff, and so my GoPro is going to go for that as well, and I'm also going to upload that.
You're
So
going to have an
like
RC car with a GoPro attached?
yes, I'm going to do like I'm going to show some of the areas that I drive my stuff in. It's going to be pretty cool. Like I'm
That,
going to go mudding with my RC cars and stuff.
that's going to be so awesome. I can't wait to see that when you finally do make it. Jay says that you should put the Sandman bath icon on your home screen. I don't think he's going to go for that. You might want to put.
I'm good on that.
You might want to put Korg on his home screen, though.
I'm eventually going to come on camera. I just got a couple more things I got to work out first. I'm working on a little studio area, so um, yeah. So once I get that finished, then I'll be able to come on camera sometimes and do some opening some toys and stuff like that.
Yeah. I've been thinking about doing like an unboxing type deal live eventually. It's just a matter of, I don't know, getting the cameras and everything set up, and also the backdrop, because there's a lot of like moving parts when you have more than one camera involved.
Yeah, there is. The little studio that I'm working on, the little office area that I have, I don't know if I want to do a green screen or not. I haven't decided yet, or if I just want to have like stuff displayed behind me.
There's a lot of
So,
potential for a green screen. It's at the very worst, you could like just use it as a backdrop if you don't want to use actual green screen effects. So it wouldn't be the worst idea.
yeah, I mean, I've got a pretty cool setup right now. I was thinking about putting a shelf directly behind me with some of my favorite action figures on it when I go live, because my lights will be in front of me the way I have it set up. So, you'll be able to see everything behind me, be able to see me, and then, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I got to get a few more lights. I need some more of those ring lights, the really bright ones.
Yeah, I have a ring light. They can get really intense on you. What I do a lot is I kind of just keep the light relatively low, and I adjust the exposure on the camera so that I look fine. Luckily, I don't have to turn the light all the way up, because the more you turn it up, the hotter it gets.
Yeah, yeah. I got to make sure that I'm going to be able to get my cowboy hat in frame. So
Well, we can't
we
have
gotta
we can't
we gotta work on that too. You know what I'm
you
saying?
can't leave it off. I mean, it's part of the
No,
look.
no.
You know what you should do is like you should just wear like a skull mask or something with a cowboy hat on top.
I'm actually, you're not too far off. There's been some discussion about me, among the people that I've talked to about my channel, and they've been, they were like, we really like the bandit idea. Maybe you should make that into more of a gimmick, create a custom lucha libre mask and never take it off when you're on camera. And I was like, that'd be pretty cool, because a bandit wouldn't really reveal their identity.
That's a good point.
So
I
I'm considering it. We'll see.
If you can find like a luchador skull mask with maybe some flame decals attached to it, I think that would be ideal. And then you put your cowboy hat over that, you'll have your look.
Yeah, I would be down for that. I'm looking at getting a custom one made for me. So, it would be my own lucha libre style mask.
How much is a lucha libre mask like that anyway?
It's probably good for something custom. It's probably going to run me a little bit, but I'm looking at other options too. There
Yeah.
is a Spawn Lucha Libre mask that I've been looking at. I really like as well. So
I'm kind of surprised they don't already have like a Ghost Rider style Lucha Libre mask kind of floating out there in the wild someplace.
I'm sure they do, and I'm gonna continue my search. So
I might take a look at that later just to see if they have it out there someplace.
yes, but for everyone in the chat, I am a genuine cowboy. I wear a cowboy hat and cowboy boots, and I got a big cowboy buckle. So
Figure Motion says that Blaze, you should wear a cowboy hat with sunglasses and a bandana.
that'd be a little bit difficult with the mic, though. So can't really do that. So I'm gonna have to get something where I can put it on, to conceal my quote unquote identity, but also be able to communicate clearly with you all.
Scarlet and Gray ask if you had a chance to decide whether to buy Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man all over again, would you still buy him?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd still get him, because I think he's a pretty decent action figure.
I actually consider buying him today. So the new one that they've released, not the original Toy Biz one.
Yeah. The original Toy Biz one is just... I mean, it was okay for the time, and I think it represents the Steve Ditko art well, but it's really old, and the plastic is getting brittle.
Yeah, the Renew Your Vows 2-pack, I really considered buying it today. But
How much was it?
55.
55? No
Yeah,
deal at
55.
all, huh?
No deal at all, $55.
Wow, alright. I thought that they were, like, trying to liquidate that one at this point.
No, it's staying at its retail price. So I really do want it though. But I found a better deal. I actually got the Gal Gadot 1984 Wonder Woman for 27. So I went with that instead.
Stephanie says there's a guy who already reviews figures that wears a luchador mask. Yeah, I remember that guy. He made a comment on one of my videos a while back.
That's fine. That doesn't really.
I don't think that's going to affect you, Blaze, because you're going to have an entirely different vibe.
Yeah, that doesn't really affect me because I'm a bandit, not a luchador.
Accurate.
I'm also going to have some merchandise once I reach 100 subscribers. I'm looking into that now. I'm just waiting to hit 100.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to get the Blaze the Bandit t-shirt. You're going to be able to get it in red and black, white and black, and green and black. So
I'm thinking of maybe changing up the store that I use for my merchandise sometime soon. I haven't figured out which one I want to use yet.
well, if you do find something better, let me know because that's what I'm in the market for now. I'm shopping around to see.
My big thing is that, like, I have an idea for a shirt that isn't really going to work through the service that I'm using right now. So I'm looking for something a little bit more versatile so I can make that shirt happen.
Now, unfortunately, I can't make Korg shirts because Marvel would come down hard on me.
Yeah,
But,
similarly, Jay, I can't make a Sandman Bath coffee mug because Disney would not be a fan of that, I don't think.
Now, there is an artist in the chat. He was here last night. I don't know if he's here tonight. That is making comic strips and posting them in the Discord. Now, if he wanted to draw me a poorly drawn Korg, we might be able to do something with that.
See, that would be protected by parody law.
Yeah.
What are we talking about now, aside from the one on the screen? We're talking about Blaze's future as a toy reviewer, and his look, memes. And also, we're ranking Avalanche. So if you got ratings for Avalanche, lay them down in chat, guys. We're just
Avalanche
talking about a
is
lot of other
tier
stuff
for
while we're
me.
doing it, because we can't help ourselves.
Yeah. Avalanche is a ooh tier for me.
Ooh tier? I'm gonna call it C.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's put a poll up in the chat tonight. So, so you guys like the ranking videos, obviously, that we do, on Fridays. What about one Friday out of the month? We do whatever you guys want to do, but there's one Friday out of the month where we don't have a topic, that we just kind of do a podcast style where we sit here and we just chat. You guys can ask us questions. We can even have a theme to the night where we discuss a certain topic, movie, franchise, toys, collectibles, our history with figures, whatever you want to talk about. We just talk about it,
Mm-hmm.
and then we interact with you guys. We answer your questions, and maybe we ask you questions and stuff like that. What do you think about that? Just one Friday out of a month. I mean, we've got 4 Fridays usually, so
Oh, that'd be cool.
call it the Roundtable Unplugged or something like that.
Yeah. We'll have to like shoot the breeze for a little bit and workshop the title and everything so it's more searchable.
Yeah, definitely. But something like that where it's just where we're just unhinged all night long. We can talk about whatever we want to talk about.
Yeah. Okay, so let's put up a poll right now. What are we feeling? Let's start it with the choices. What were the choices that you wanted to put up, Blaze?
For what?
I thought you wanted to take a poll.
Oh no, I was just wondering if they would like something like that, maybe one Friday out of the month, whatever topic that they
Okay.
want, we'll choose it. Well,
So-
or if they just want us to shoot the breeze, we'll each week that's scheduled for, we'll put up a poll that week and say, do you want us to talk about this? Do you want us to talk about that? Or do you want us to shoot the breeze?
All right, so we'll just say, do you want to see a free-for-all stream one day a month? And that'll be the
works.
poll. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, let's do that. Let's ask it. You want to see a free-for-all stream one day a month? There we go. And like Blaze said, this is just a stream. If we did this would just be a stream where we're talking about whatever. We're not really talking about it with anything set in mind. We're just coming on here and we're gonna let it fly. We're gonna go completely unhinged and talk about whatever's happening, whatever's relevant. It could go anywhere, much like it has tonight. It seems like.
Yeah. So if you like this and you want more of it, definitely.
All right, right now we got 100% votes. Wow.
Okay. Well, there you go.
That's
So
actually
you showed your support and you showed that that's what you want. So definitely we can do that and be more like a podcast style. We'll sit here and talk about whatever.
yeah.
And we'll put up topics the week before. Like the Monday, we'll put up
Oh.
a topic list, and then by Friday we'll know what we'll be talking about.
Oh, Jay just had a kind of a fantastic idea. He said call it Sandman Fridays.
That works.
We'll name it after the Sandman Build-A-Figure. You know what? It's searchable. It's discoverable. It works.
Sandman Fridays. Sounds good to me.
2007 Sandman Build-A-Figure Fridays. Oh man, that's the whole time we just have this guy up while everything's happening.
But I am glad that you guys are enjoying this.
Me too.
We started this roundtable as a concept to see, where it would go. Honestly, we really didn't know how you guys were going to perceive this.
Yeah,
And it's been really fun, and it's
really
been really
has.
entertaining.
Like,
So-
we just kind of started doing this as off the cuff, didn't we?
Yeah, I think that it was me, you, and Draven and Fran for the first night, and then it just kind of evolved into me and you. I know Draven's work schedule is a little bit hectic like mine,
Yeah,
so
I kind of miss seeing Draven sometimes, but sometimes it's just how it is.
well, we can maybe get Draven on here every now and then, as a special guest. That'd be pretty cool. I'd be interested in having a special guest every so often.
Yeah,
Hopefully we
like
can
having
get,
Brad, the DC guy, on here.
yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I'm hoping that somebody's able to get up with Brad because that would be really, yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun, and I think it'd be really entertaining. So,
I would love to have him on here. Like I said, he seems like a great guy. Love his content, to be honest, because everything I've seen from him, I really enjoyed. And I imagine a lot of you other guys watch his videos too, because I think yeah, I watch his videos and it seems like he's a really earnest guy. No problems at all. His ranking streams are great. Eddie, I'm glad you like him so much. Like, this is just an idea. This entire thing I think got created because of a conversation that me and Blaze had on Discord months ago, where, he kind of just had an offhanded idea, and I said to myself, you know what, I think I could probably make something like this happen. And then, things have become the way they are. Just because we decided to go on a whim and see where it would take us.
yeah, and then my channel got started, honestly, by just me joking around.
Yeah, you didn't even have a channel then.
No, I didn't even have a channel. I said, if you get me to 100, I can't remember what it was, but if you get me to 100 subscribers or something like that, and then overnight I had like 20, and it was incredible. So
All right, I think we can end this poll now because we know how it's going.
yeah, definitely. So what we'll do is the last Friday of every month, it'll just be a Phantom Zone Friday or a Sandman Friday, whatever you guys want to
Either
call
way.
it.
Oh, if we call it Phantom Zone Friday, it's going to be especially unhinged.
Yeah, so we could do that, and we can just cast all of our thoughts into the Phantom Zone. So
Probably where some of them best belong. Mine, at least.
once I find that Korg, he's going in the Phantom Zone. I can tell you that.
Oh, we're using Phantom Zone as code for him taking a sledgehammer to that poor action figure. You know what? If you made a video where you just like smash a Korg action figure, I would love to see that. I mean, I'm not going to recommend it because getting a Korg action figure just to break him into pieces would be a little expensive. But still, it would be AAA content.
Did you guys check out, I don't know, for the people that are subscribed to my channel, did you guys check out the short today that the search for the notorious Korg? I put it up a little bit earlier in the day. So
Avalanche averages out to a C tier, my friends.
Dick Tracy is on the job. He's going to find it.
Dick Tracy. Oh my god, I haven't thought about Dick Tracy in forever. Those action figures from back then. Those action figures from like the early 90s with Dick Tracy were kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to complete my collection. So
Figure Motion says, this figure is so boring that we're talking about a Bath Sandman figure from 2007. Yeah.
I don't have a problem with Avalanche. I like Avalanche.
Yeah, to be fair, Blaze likes Avalanche, guys. Everyone else seems to hate him, but Blaze likes this one. I think he rates a C tier.
He's your companion piece for Pyro. If you watch the animated series, they were a duo, so you need both of them.
See, I've always thought as the Blob as more of a companion character for Pyro, because that's kind of the way it was in the comics, wasn't it? At least I
guess
thought.
you could. I mean, I've always kind of referred to Pyro and Avalanche as a duo because I watch animated series, but I guess you could go that way too.
Yeah, like they're all part of the Brotherhood of Mutants anyway, so.
Yeah, I still haven't been able to find Toad, so I still haven't been able to add him to my collection. I'm trying to start my Brotherhood of Mutants collection. I need Toad, I need the Blob, I need Avalanche, I need Pyro. So I need to get on that.
All right, next up is Apocalypse, my friends, the new retro card one that is more or less based on the animated series.
A tier.
I'm willing to go like I'll give this one like a B tier because I think I really like him. It's just more of a mishmash of Apocalypse stuff, I think.
Yeah, but the potential for you to recreate that rogue scene from the animated series is just too much, man. That's an A.
All right, I'll go A. I'll go A. I'll go A tier on Apocalypse, but I'm not going to go any higher. Also, you know, there's the Marvel Select one that just came out and kind of kicked this one's butt. So, yeah, that you know, the Marvel Select one is Kevin Conroy tier. This one, you can't touch that one. Let's see, we got some oohs from the chat over here. Kevin Conroy from May May, A from J. Kevin Conroy. Wow, people kind of love this one, man. I think we got ourselves another ooh tier in our hands, unless we get some more Conroys up in the chat. Okay, Old Dirty gives him a C. Okay. Old Dirty really didn't like this one. A, good accessories. That's what I thought. I thought that I really liked like that hand accessory that it comes with. I think that looks really, really cool. Eddie, guys, I know people keep forgetting, but we do have a Kevin Conroy tier today because, you know, Kevin Conroy died, so we're doing the respectful thing and making him the top tier of this tier maker list. Honestly, I probably should have added Kevin Conroy above Penguin tier, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, Kevin Conroy would definitely be missed. He is the voice of my childhood. Well, he's one of the voices of my childhood. He's definitely, anytime I think about Batman, I think about him. So
it's impossible to go through any kind of Batman media and not run into Kevin Conroy eventually.
yeah, unfortunately, you know, I was disappointed on how he was handled in Crisis on Infinite Earth, and that was the only time he got to play a live action Batman. So, but everything else, you know, I loved.
Yeah.
I just didn't think he should have been the psychopathic Batman. It didn't really set well with me.
I have mixed feelings about the CW stuff.
I do too, but there are some really cool moments mixed into the Arrowverse, and there was some really cool scenes and some really cool episodes of different shows.
Yeah.
So,
I like the presentation of Bruce Wayne on Titans a lot better than whatever they did on the CW.
yeah, I did like that as well. Titans is okay. I like the costumes, like those are great. The actors look great in them as well.
Yeah,
But
I think the guy playing Nightwing, I mean, he's kind of perfect.
yeah, but I don't know, the writing is subpar at best.
Yeah, the last season was a little mid. This one right now I think is better. Second season was better than third season too, and first season was just okay. I don't know. Titans is kind of hit and miss on its writing.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if they ever got around to it, but did Raven ever get a more comic accurate suit?
She did not yet.
Okay.
She might. Beast Boy just did.
Sweet. Sweet.
So season 4 is shaping up really well. I've seen 2 episodes of it. Lex Luthor appears first episode.
Which that I've seen that scene, and thankfully they chose the right actor for Lex Luthor because man, the CW didn't.
Yeah, the CW does all kinds of questionable choices. I think the only good thing they ever did was cast Grant Gustin as the Flash.
Who watched 2.5 Men and went, there you go. There's your Lex Luthor right there. Like, I just didn't. Nah, man.
I don't see Ducky as Lex Luthor, thank you.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Like, I have no doubt he's a fine actor, but Lex Luthor, I buy him about as much as I buy that one guy who played him in Batman v Superman. It ain't for me.
Jesse Eisenberg, no,
Yeah.
not for me. He would have been a great Riddler, though.
Oh, I could buy him as Riddler, but Lex Luthor, total miscast.
Yeah, total miscast. He just wasn't sinister enough. He came off as ridiculous.
It's like he's trying to do his best Joker impression. It's like he's trying to channel Heath Ledger or something.
Yeah, I tell you who in my opinion, the best live action Lex Luthor is Smallville.
Smallville.
Yeah.
Smallville. All right. Wasn't that the guy who voiced the Flash on the Justice League cartoon? Ironically,
I don't know.
I think it is. I think so. I have to look into that. But if I'm wrong, I'm sure chat will correct me. They always have a funny way of doing that.
But if you look at the animated Lex Luthor and then you look at the Smallville one, they are very similar. And I've always loved the way the animated series, from Superman to Batman to the Justice League, wrote Lex Luthor. He was fantastic.
Guys, I think that Apocalypse might be an ooh tier here.
I love the Superman animated series.
Blaze, am I wrong about Apocalypse being an ooh tier? Or
No, I think that's perfect for him.
I'm looking at the ratings here, just trying to make sure we got it right. I don't want to place him in the wrong tier, guys.
Well, the chat will let you know if you place him in the wrong tier.
All right. Well, if anyone has any objections, let me know before I do it. But I think he might be going ooh tier. B. I'll put him in A. Yeah, okay, he'll go in A. There it is. If maybe we had a few more oohs in there, I think or even some Conroys, I put him in there, but it doesn't seem like we got enough. Oh wait, we got a Kevin Conroy over here. Wow. C, A. Okay, yeah, I think an A is about right. You're gonna go Super Luigi fan? Alright, man. Thanks for coming by. Okay, we got Conroy from Crom Blackwell. Alright. I'll keep him there. If there were a few more, I think I'd push him up, but yeah, he's gonna stay there. Alright. Tough choices. I think it's accurate, though. Alright, next up is Multiple Man, my friends. The last ones are the recent retro card releases / reveals. Yeah, Luigi, I'll see you soon, man. Thanks for coming by, guys. Always appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out with us. Okay, we got a B from Maymay's. We got an E from Eddie. We got a B from Figure Motion. Blaze, you told us that you really wanted this one.
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna give it an A.
From Blackwell with a C, Dean with a C, Jay with a B. Eddie wants 3 of them. It's an army builder, so you're supposed to want multiples of them. That's why he's called the Multiple Man.
I mean, he technically is comic book accurate.
Technically, he is. I feel like I'll give him. I feel like he's a C. I'm gonna go C on this one.
I mean, that's fair. I think I'm biased because I really want him.
Usually I rate things a C when I feel that they get the job done, but there's nothing above and beyond, I don't think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, Stephanie calling him mid. Jeez, Stephanie. I like how hard Stephanie goes in chat every time we come on here. I truly admire it. And of course, Stephanie is one of our moderators. Figure Motion asks if it's better than the old one with the coat. Blaze, is this better than the one with the coat?
No.
Okay. No. I didn't think it would be, because I personally prefer the one with the coat, because I think it's a better look for this guy, but this is more in line with like his earlier Fantastic Four appearances, where he wore the all-green costume. Stephanie thinks the gold paint looks cheap, old dirty. They need to release the Jim Lee Multiple Man. Yeah, I mean, I'm always a big fan of re-releases if the figure is just like hard to get and it's popular. Yeah, re-release it, dude. There's no reason not to. Like, it's, you re-release an action figure that's popular, it's like printing free money. I think this one's gonna land in like C tier.
I'll take anything Jim Lee, so yeah, I'm down.
MST thinks they should be sculpted details instead of paint, at least a belt instead of a painted on belt. Okay. A lot of people listening to grievances, that's okay. I mean, that's what we're here for, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna put this one in C tier. I feel like it averages out. Wait. Yeah, there's a lot of C's. Does it? I've not seen anything that's all that low, so he might go in B tier. Yeah. I think the ooh and the B's are yeah, we got up some B's and an ooh. I think this one might get pushed up into B tier. Yeah, I see another B. Yeah. Let's push this one up into B, because we got some high enough ratings to do it. All right, he's gonna join Dazzler right there. It's a fair rating. All right, two more guys. We got the two final action figures in our ranking. First one up is Longshot. I'm a fan of this action figure. I think I'm gonna go with like I'm gonna go Penguin tier. No, I'm gonna go Conroy. Wait, no. Well, yeah, it's still right. I'll go like, ooh. I'll go ooh. Ooh. Yeah, Scarlet and Gray. Sometimes it just works out that way. Sometimes the crowd surprises me. Like, I just let you guys go at it, and sometimes people rank things really highly and it surprises me. Other times, they get ranked really low. Enrique.
Really low.
Oh, man. Retro Venom got it with both barrels last night, dude. Some people were posting like after the fact, and some people were even posting in chat how mad they were that people blasted Venom. And I just kind of shrugged and said, sorry, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. The people have spoken.
I mean, the people vote.
And then some people, like, in the comments after the fact, I'll just be like, I'm sorry, you mean you weren't there to vote. Maybe he would have gotten higher then. There's nothing I can do about it. I remember today before we came on stream, some guy came in and posted, how could you rank these if you don't have the action figure in hand? And then it was one of our boys that said, he's not ranking them, the chat is.
Oh yeah, definitely the chat.
I don't know. Every so often we get someone in here who doesn't really know what's going on, and
I mean, to be fair, we don't know what's going on. So.
Well, yeah, that's a fair point. We don't really know what's going on half the time, and if you think we know stuff, we really don't.
No, we don't.
It's like
we're just here guessing like everybody else.
All right. And to be fair, like a lot of times I don't like rating things. Sometimes if I don't have it in hand, I haven't experienced it, because I feel like it's easier to give an accurate rating when I've actually experienced the action figure. But you know, since they're still up for pre-order and they haven't actually been released yet, just going on a gut feeling and first appearances. I see an ooh, some A's, an A. C tier from J on this one. D. The B, C. Okay. Were there any phantom zones? No, Traffic. There have not been any phantom zones tonight, much to my surprise.
Not yet.
Lowest is still Ninja Logan. Exactly, Figure Motion. And that one is probably going to be like the worst one tonight. Ricardo says he just got his animated Mystique. See, we're rating action figures now that aren't even in like the retro series.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having the retro Mystique. She looks pretty cool.
I thought she was fine. Like she's another one of those ones that I think gets the job done. She looked accurate to the animated series. Which is actually kind of rare for the VHS line. But the only thing that wasn't accurate about that one was Nightcrawler, because it was just they reused the Baby Hulk from the Old Man Logan set. Which was a pretty cool set, by the way. I really like those Marvel Legends. Alright, what do you guys think of Longshot over here? I think that Longshot's probably going to go in B tier. Like, I thought that Longshot was pretty cool. Blaze, did you say what you think of Longshot?
Oh yeah, definitely want a Longshot. I'm gonna go with A for a Longshot.
Yeah, okay.
Get that Outback team, man. You gotta get the Outback.
Alright, I think that Longshot's going to go in B tier. Yeah, that feels right. Alright, into B tier he goes.
I want some more Outback characters.
Make it a Seagal? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Dean just changed his vote to Seagal. And Scarlet Gray gives him a Kevin Conroy. Yeah, B tier's right. God.
Although I don't know if I'll be getting that Longshot because I'm really considering buying the Mojo.
The Mojo?
Because I do want the Dazzler with the long hair.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask, is it because of the Mojo paint job?
No, I think I just want those 3 figures. Now, I don't really care about Baby Wolverine, but I do want those 3 figures. I understand it's expensive, but...
Hey, you do what you got to do.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like the Mojo release. I feel like I'm in the minority here because I actually kind of like the single Mojo release. That's, I believe on Amazon it's down to $42. They have a coupon now that takes it back down to that price that we saw at Target. And I'm not going to lie, that one is a little tempting now.
I would say go for it. I mean, that's the cheapest you're probably going to get it.
Yeah, and at $42, the price feels about right for what it is. It feels like it's essentially a Marvel Legends mega figure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could get down with that. At 56,
I mean, at least we didn't have to pay $175 for, like a Build-A-Figure price.
Brom, thank you for the super chat, bro. I really appreciate that, man. And I'm really glad that you're enjoying the content. And I can't wait for me and Blaze to start just doing these random streams where we shoot the breeze and see where the night takes us. Because I know that if we do it, it's going to get wild. Because we go to some weird places.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of other action figures that I collect that I could definitely discuss,
It's time for Who Do You Trust? Hubba, hubba,
within
hubba.
that
Money,
2 or
money,
3
money.
hours.
Who
So
do you trust?
Really enjoyed last couple streams, my man. Nicely done.
Yeah, guys, if
we're
you...
actually talking about Todd. I mean,
Oh, yeah. Doesn't matter what we talk about. It's all good to me. And if it's good to the chat, it's good with me, too. So I'm going to rate this one Kevin Conroy. Spiral. I mean, it's perfect.
Yeah.
No notes.
I would agree.
No notes. It's a complete action figure. I don't feel like got lots of accessories. It's even got 2 extra hands. It's so good. It's too good. By the way, guys, if you support the stream, please consider please consider a membership if you enjoy what you're seeing here, because it really helps me keep providing the content you guys enjoy. Your membership comes with perks such as exclusive members-only videos, early access to videos, as well as an exclusive members-only Discord and a priority response to comments. And if you just want to donate a super chat, well, that's always appreciated too, my friends. Anything and everything helps me keep the lights on around here so I can keep doing this for you.
Take a moment out before we rank the next figure, and I'd like to thank all the veterans for their service. Today is Veterans Day.
Mhm.
And I would like to thank each and every one of you for protecting our country and keeping us safe and keeping, you know, keeping the world the way it is.
Amen.
Because without you, the world could be a completely different place.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, thanks to all our veterans out there, man. Amen.
and I think I definitely thank them for everything that they're doing now, then, and certainly forever, because they have definitely. I know I have a couple of friends that are veterans, and I know the things that they've gone through, and I know that some of the
Oh.
things that they've seen and that they've told me about, and I mean I can't imagine. I can't imagine what that's like.
Yeah.
So definitely when you get an opportunity to support the troops or to support your local veterans in your area, definitely give that dollar or definitely give a donation to them because they definitely deserve it.
I appreciate that, Blaze. My best friend was a veteran. I'm sure all of us know a veteran somewhere in our lives.
And I still, I have friends that are active military.
Hmm.
So, they're always in my thoughts and prayers. So,
Yeah, I got a friend now who's active military too. Haven't seen him in a long time. He had to move somewhere else for his career, but I still talk to him now and then.
but the world could definitely be a different place without the people protecting us.
Mm-hmm.
And they put their lives on the line every day for what they do for each and every one of us.
The things they go through.
Yep.
Some of them come back with some of them come back and they need a lot more help than you might think they would. Like my friend.
Yep.
Because they see some things.
They do. They definitely see some things, and it's unfortunate that they come back and have to struggle um, with the things that they've seen, and maybe some of the things that they've done. And my heart goes out to those people because I can only imagine. And you know, I hope that they get this help and support that they need.
I'm into that.
All right, what's the next figure on the list here?
Oh, this is the last one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the grand poobah of the lot, and I think she's gonna land in Conroy tier. Maybe we gotta tally up these votes. We gotta keep it honest around here. All right, so Conroy from Figure Motion, Ooh from MST, Conroy from Eddie. Ricardo gives it an A. Maymays gives it a Conroy. Crom, Conroy. Dean, ew. Conroy from Old Dirty. Anyone else got some ratings to throw down? I don't think we've seen them from some people. Or, wait, Stephanie says Conroy, I believe. Jarhead gives it an A. Yeah. I think she's gonna land in Conroy. Alright, she's going to Conroy, guys. The lone Conroy the lone Conroy tier is Spiral, and our ranking for X-Men Retro releases is complete, my friends.
I think that's fair. I think Spiral deserves that.
Spiral is outrageously good. I don't know what happened when they made that one, but boy, am I glad it did. Check it out, my friends. We ended on a good note, Maymay said, unlike yesterday with Oreo Spider-Man. I didn't mean to end on Negative Zone Spider-Man. It just happened.
Well, at least Negative Zone Spider-Man didn't end up in the Phantom Zone, so there's that.
Better the Negative Zone than the Phantom Zone.
That's fair.
Okay, Old Dirty says he pretty much agrees with this list. Okay, well that's good. At least everyone feels like this list is nice and fair. It doesn't feel like we short-skirted anyone's rankings at all. Well, maybe a little bit, but we try to average them out the best we can. And if anyone disagrees, I'm sure I'll hear about it in the comments later.
Of course.
As usual.
Of course. But, you know, that's to be expected. Everybody has a difference of opinion, and that's fine.
Yeah, yep, it sure is. What kind of world would this be if everyone had the same one?
Exactly. It would be very boring.
Figure Motion here says, crazy how Six-Armed Spider-Man didn't have a waist swivel, but Spiral got a diaphragm joint. You know, she really is a marvel of articulation, isn't she, with her 6 arms and having a diaphragm joint. I haven't really thought about it, but wow.
They just kind of phoned it in on that 6-armed Spider-Man. That's why I didn't pick it up.
Yeah, Traffic Cone says the average score is higher than Retro Spidey. Kind of surprising. I think it's because they put more effort into this line.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely put more effort in the X-Men characters.
Like, I think the quality speaks for itself. Like, some of those Spider-Man releases were kind of so-so, a lot of them. It feels like they're kind of just resting on the laurels of the Spider-Man just being there. Whereas on X-Men, it feels like they're trying a lot harder with some of these. Like, you know, you see Spiral up there loaded with accessories and being functionally a masterpiece of an action figure. And then you see, you know, Lab Coat Beast down there with, you know, Beast is already a great action figure. He comes with a bunch of stuff and a lab coat. Deadpool being pretty good too. And Rogue. Yeah. It just feels like they put more into these. That's all it is. Alright, MST says 6-Armed Spidey was weird because they reused an Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure, it seems, for the body and added the extra arms. Did they really? I didn't even know that. Well, they just used like an action figure from like their kids' version of Amazing Spider-Man, because that's like the only version of Amazing Spider-Man I can think of that doesn't have you know, any kind of torso joint.
No, I want to say it's a scaled up Andrew Garfield movie mold with the articulation taken out of it.
Yeah.
Now that figure is cool. I have that Spider-Man. I think it's like 2014 Amazing Spider-Man figure. It was really cool.
I don't have any Marvel Legends from around that time. I was completely out of the game back in 2014. But
I mean, it's not worth tracking down now, but it's
well,
a cool
yeah.
figure.
I mean, by 2014 standards, it was probably pretty good.
Oh yeah, definitely. It was way better than the Tobey Maguire one I had.
Which Tobey Maguire one did you have? Did you have the Hasbro one, or did you have the Toy Biz ones?
I had the Toy Biz one.
Yeah, I had the Toy Biz ones. And I think I probably saw the Spider-Man wave featuring, well, you know who is the Build-A-Figure, this guy, our resident mascot. 2007 Sandman Build-A-Figure. I saw these waves, and then I saw my Spider-Man action figures and said, you know what, I'm pretty good with the Toy Biz releases. I don't think I need it.
Yeah, I just I didn't like the fact that they also changed the scale too. Those Spider-Man 3 figures didn't go with my other figures, so I didn't buy it.
Really? They changed the
Yeah,
scale?
that scale that's is actually a smaller scale than the original Toy Biz figures.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I did not even know that.
Yeah.
Well, what scale were the Toy Biz ones? 6
This
inch?
Toy Biz scale were like Marvel Legends scale. Those are a little bit smaller than Marvel Legends.
Wow.
If
And
you look at that Mary Jane in the brown dress from Hasbro, it's way smaller than the Mary Jane in the red dress where she would fall off the ledge from I believe it was the
yeah.
first movie. Yeah, the first movie release.
And yet they still released them as Marvel Legends.
I don't know if is that Amazing Spider-Man 3 figures, the movie figures, are they considered Marvel Legends?
Those movie figures with the Sandman as the Build-A-Figure, yeah, those were released as Marvel Legends.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought that was just a movie line.
Oh, that was a whole Marvel Legends line.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, okay.
So apparently they just changed scale in the middle of a Marvel Legends series.
And I'm pretty sure I'm thinking about the right ones because you had the New Goblin, you had Mary Jane in the brown dress, you had like Spider-Man, you also
Yeah.
had like a battle damaged Spider-Man. I think they threw a Doc Ock in there. There was a couple of comic book figures that weren't in the movie. Um, there was like a lot of figures in that line, right?
Yeah. There
Yeah.
was 8
So
action
yeah,
figures altogether. There was Doc Ock, there was Norman Osborn Green Goblin, there was Harry Osborn Green Goblin, there was Spider-Man regular, Spider-Man symbiote, Mary Jane, Venom, I'm probably forgetting like one other one.
Venom had a deluxe San Diego Comic-Con release, if I'm not mistaken. I remember a special box with a Venom in it, like a special edition box.
There might be like a Peter Parker in there somewhere too. I can't remember.
I know that there's a Peter Parker from the first movie where he's dressed up to wrestle, but I don't know if there's one in the Amazing Spider-Man 3 line.
I would have to look it up real quick here, and I can do that right now. It's not too much of an imposition. Because, Wikipedia exists for a reason. Let's see what's in that wave, guys. Hasbro. I really hate on Wikipedia how they separated the Hasbro from the Toy Biz stuff and made it its own separate article. But anyway, it's not too hard.
Now, if I'm wrong, somebody in the chat correct me, but I remember those figures being smaller than Marvel Legends at the time.
Okay, so that wave had Doc Ock, Green Goblin, New Goblin. Okay, there was a regular version of Sandman included in there, and then the Build-A-Figure was a monster version of Sandman.
Okay, that makes sense.
Alright, so that's what I was missing. Sandman. Ah. And apparently they made them a different scale. I never knew that. Suddenly it makes sense why Marvel Legends took like a 3-year break.
Marvel Legends struggled under Hasbro's license there for a little while, and I just think it's because they just didn't know what to do with the lines. They just did not have a good direction in the very beginning.
I think at the beginning the perceived quality of the line was lesser. Like after the license changed hands from Toy Biz to Hasbro, people saw what Hasbro was doing compared to what Toy Biz was doing, and I think that they felt like they were getting less.
Well, maybe Hasbro also thought, now this is just my opinion, but maybe Hasbro also thought that children were buying the Marvel Legends figures instead of adults, so they went with the idea that, well, this is catered more towards children. Let's make it more child friendly. And, obviously that didn't work out. So they were like, hold on, wait a minute, adults are buying these.
Yeah, it seems like they just didn't understand their market at the time, and I mean, you probably don't want to buy a Marvel Legend for a kid because ultimately they're going to be pretty fragile stuff.
No, I would say, and especially in today's time, you probably want to buy the mech strike figures or the basic figures or the soap bottles or something like that for a kid until, they get up to like 12, 13 years old, or 10 years old,
Yeah,
and if
at an
they're still
age
into it, then
at an
yeah,
age where they understand that they're dealing with something that's a little bit more boutique on the fragile side.
yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely.
Like once you're a teenager, I think you have a pretty good idea of what you're dealing with here.
Well, that's
Because
when I started collecting the Marvel Legends lines. As I was, um, let's see, how old was I? Let's see, I know, I think I was in. Let's see, when did the Marvel Legends line start officially?
2002.
2002. I would have been 2002. I would have been in, you know, heading towards, let's see, 2002.
20 years ago. And Spider-Man Classics came first in 2001.
I remember having some Spider-Man classic figures, and then I remember getting into Marvel Legends, and I believe I want to say that I don't remember what grade I was in, but I was in high school.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been 20 years, so
It's all right. It's a long time, 20 years.
yeah.
It's no small amount.
Yeah, I was in high school, and I remember seeing them on pegs, and I think the very first Marvel Legends figure that I had, trying to think back to the very first one I had.
Very first ones I had were Captain America and Iron Man.
I may have had that Iron Man, but the one that stands out in my head the most is that Punisher from Series 4.
Yeah, it was a pretty good action figure. Still is today.
Series 4 Punisher, and I think Nick Fury came right after that, right?
Yeah, he was in Series 5 with Colossus, Silver Surfer, Mr. Fantastic, and Sabretooth.
Yeah, I remember having them two together on my shelf in my old bedroom. So, and they were really good figures too.
MST says that Hasbro needs to make a No Way Home Wave 2 and give us updated versions of Spider-Man, Green Goblin, Spider-Man 2, Doc Ock, and so on.
The problem is the license. I don't think they have a license for all that because we didn't get them in the No Way Home wave.
Yeah. The Far From Home Wave?
Yeah, Far From Home, my bad.
It's alright. I get them confused all the time, too. But yeah, we never saw like a Jake Gyllenhaal version of Mysterio, so
Nope.
it never say never, but it depends how they work things out with Alfred Molina and Willem Dafoe.
If you want an unmasked Mysterio in your collection, you could take the G.I. Joe Breaker head and put it on the Mysterio body. It works pretty well for unmasked Mysterio as Jake Gyllenhaal.
Maymay's asked, which set did you guys like most collecting? Your favorite set you're collecting right now is the X-Men. What do you mean by set? Do you mean like which line or which wave or
I can tell you that in recent years, Marvel Legends has gone down notches in my tiers of favorite lines, but there are definitely some more lines that I like to collect more than them now. However, they still are a big part of my collection. I would say right now my favorite line to collect is, oh, that's tough.
I'll say
I'm gonna
that it used to be Toy Biz's Marvel Legends because at the time there was really nothing else like it, and there was a lot of love that went into everything they did, even though it wasn't perfect. And also the sheer amount of like value that you got with every Toy Biz Marvel Legend felt really pristine. Like I got a comic book, like just buying an action figure, you had a whole night's worth of entertainment.
say right now my favorite line to collect is Power Rangers Lightning Collection. considering that, they just announced Turbo. So hopefully, we're going to see the actual Rangers themselves here soon. So I'm pretty excited about that. And there's been rumors of the Alien Rangers as well. So
Oh, that's awesome.
hopefully we get both of those sets. And once I get those and finish out Lost Galaxy, I'll be done. I have everything up to this point for the Zordon era, and I'm going to call it there because that's where I stopped watching, as
My
I guess as yeah, I would have been a teenager when Lost Galaxy came out. So as a teenager, I stopped. I mean, I've watched some seasons after the fact, but since then, but Lost Galaxy is where I stopped when I was a teenager, and I said, well, that's where I want to stop my collection at.
Blaze, what are you gonna do if like there's nothing else for you to collect, and you just like complete everything and realize, wait, I'm done?
Um, if that were to happen, if I were to set out to complete everything that I wanted to complete, um, I don't know. I think I could ride off into the sunset. I'd be happy with that.
The day you realize you got everything you want, you just shut that YouTube channel down.
No, I wouldn't shut my channel down. I'd still be making videos because I have
Yeah.
so much stuff that I could make content for probably years,
Yeah.
honestly.
I kid. You'd probably just make like, it'd probably just be more like memories videos and, old timey reviews and stuff.
But the way McFarlane's going with Batman, I honestly, dude, I don't think I'd ever run out of things to buy. Honestly, I really don't. Now,
Oh,
I am going to slow down.
yeah.
There are a couple of things that I'm collecting now, but once I get those figures, I think that's, when I'm going to start backing off of certain things. Um, I think that obviously, of course, I'm never going to quit collecting because, they're making, you know, legend after legend after legend in the WWE Elite line. So, I mean, I'm never going to stop collecting wrestling figures. So I'm always going to have something to buy there.
There's
They're
always going to be
always
new
going to make,
wrestlers, right?
yeah, there's always going to be a WCW guy I don't have. There's always going to be a WWF guy I don't have. So, but I have an error of WCW. I have an error of WWF, and once that's complete, or I consider it complete, I'm going to stop there too. Um, so yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. You complete a collection,
Mm-hmm.
you sell a collection, you buy a collection, and then you move on. That's just the way it is.
I'll say right now that my favorite line to collect at the moment is DC Multiverse. Because
Oh,
it's the only thing that really gives me that same feeling I had with Toy Business Marvel Legends.
I really like the multiverse line because it's giving me things that I really wanted for many years and couldn't quite get through Mattel because Mattel's scale was off, or Mattel's articulation wasn't as pretty, or wasn't, I know it's not, I know that the Mattel figures were a little bit more articulated than McFarlane, but they didn't look as good.
Yeah.
And, now you can basically get what you want. The scale's a little off here and there, but you basically get what you want, and it looks really good on the shelf. Like if anybody has seen my short on my Gotham Knights display, um, I love that display. And all I had to do was just add a little bit of paint to Nightwing and a little bit of paint to Batgirl that was missing, and it's great. Like I love it.
I yeah, the scale sometimes is a little weird. Um, I think that the character selection now is improving a lot now that they've got their baseline of Batmans out there and they've released so many of them. And I see that McFarlane is making all the other characters that people want to see now too, because for a while he was going a little hard in the Batman department, and people still seem to be under the impression that he's making too much Batman. Do you think he's still making too much Batman, Blaze?
That's tough because honestly, if you were just making random DC characters, like the DC Universe Classics line was years ago, I don't think I'd be as interested in it. I wasn't then. So the fact that you have waves that are themed around comic books and Batman related comic books keeps me interested because I'm like, oh, well, hey, that's pretty cool. You've got The Dark Knight Returns. Um,
I
all
think
right,
that
I'm down.
McFarlane is going about it a lot smarter than Mattel did.
Yeah, and then you've got the movie lines. Obviously, I'm still interested in the DC cinematic universe, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy Black Adam figures. I'm gonna buy Justice League figures. So and obviously it all goes together. So you could take your Hawkman from Black Adam and add him into your Snyderverse Justice League and have a more complete Justice League. You could buy a couple of comic book figures and then toss them in because of the detailing and the scale. Like for example, like the modern Martian Manhunter looks
Hmm.
really good with the Snyderverse Justice League. So, you know, you got options, and I really like that, and I appreciate that about DC Multiverse.
You know something, Blaze? Some people were telling me that the Martian Manhunter action figure is like six-inch scale or something. Is that true?
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
didn't think
mean,
it was true. I don't even know how that would be possible.
no, I think he's the same size Batman is.
Yeah, like he's not 6'7" or anything like he's billed at, but he's still tall enough.
Yeah, I really would like to see a Green Lantern show up somewhere in the cinematic universe so we could get a really cool Green Lantern figure. Um,
I'm surprised that we haven't really seen anything other than the Ryan Reynolds movie because Green Lantern, it's kind of
well,
an
there
important
was
character.
well, there was a Green Lantern in the extended cut for the Justice League,
Yeah, they
but
did John
that's
Stewart, right?
no, it's one of the aliens in that big battle with
Oh, that's right.
Darkseid.
Kilowatt or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Him, Zeus, and all of them were fighting not Apocalypse. They were fighting Darkseid.
Yeah.
I really want that Darkseid figure, but I never found it in stores. So
Which one are you talking about? Like the one that
the,
has the clothes on his chest, or the one that has the bare chest?
at this point, either one.
Okay. My girlfriend found one at Target, but you could probably still find it really cheap online if you really want it.
Yeah, and I also need to get Steppenwolf as well.
Steppenwolf. I bought Steppenwolf a while ago. He's pretty cool. I never got around to reviewing him though.
Yeah, and I hope that I don't want to spoil anything, but I hope that with the end credits of Black Adam, we get that too in figure form. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, it sounds like the Snyderverse is not really coming back exactly, but it's sort of coming back.
That's fine with me. As long as Ben Affleck returns as Batman and Henry Cavill stays as Superman and Gal Gadot, excuse me, comes back as Wonder Woman, I don't have a problem with it.
I don't think that Ben Affleck is going to come back as Batman unless Jennifer, his wife, Jennifer Lopez, really butters him up.
Now Ezra Miller can be recast.
Yeah, I don't think we need any more Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller's a liability, dude.
Yeah, I've already recast him on my shelf anyway. I put the Grant Gustin Flash in his place.
Why don't they just cast Grant Gustin? Everyone already loves him. He's already played the character for a decade.
I mean, he's technically already in the universe. I mean, the DC cinematic universe Flash showed up in the TV series,
Yeah.
so he's technically already there.
It doesn't take too much of a stretch of the imagination to just do the old switcheroo at some point and put him in.
I mean, and if you don't want to do that, just hey, bring Jesse Quick back, or put Jesse Quick in the movie, and then make her Flash. It's
Yeah.
fine with me.
What's Grant Gustin doing anyway that he wouldn't want to be Flash, right?
I don't know. He seemed really sad when he took the suit off for the last time, so I don't think he'd have a problem coming into the cinematic universe.
Well, he doesn't have time to be sad because he's got to put that thing right back on.
Hey man, I'd be down for Grant Gustin to show up in the next Justice League movie. Like I wouldn't have a problem with it at all. I hope that maybe they can also solve their issues with Cyborg because I don't have a problem with him either.
Yeah, I don't even know what the deal with Cyborg is. Is it just like a Joss Whedon thing?
Some bad stuff happened between him and Warner Brothers, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know. I think he got a raw deal on that one.
It sucks because he's a really good actor, and I think he did the role.
Yeah, he was a
I
great
figured that.
Cyborg. I didn't have a problem
Yeah,
with
I
him.
was going to say I think he did the role way better than the Doom Patrol Cyborg could have ever thought
Oh
about doing it.
yeah, the Doom Patrol Cyborg is fine, I guess. I mean, I like the show, but come on, it doesn't really compare.
No, it really don't. It really don't.
Well, I'm sorry that guy just. I'm sorry, man. I want him to come back as Cyborg. He was like one of the highlights of Justice League for me. I
And
hated
from what I've seen, and not to interrupt, from what I've seen about Hawkman from Black Adam, he did a really good job.
Oh yeah, that. I mean, he looked really good, and I thought that the action figure was pretty boss too.
Yeah, I haven't found it yet, but I really do want it because I want it to go in my Justice League display.
I almost got it at Target a while ago, but the only reason I didn't was because the box was all chewed up.
I really hope that we get a Melissa Benoist Supergirl in the McFarlane line. I think that would be really cool as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm good either way. We can go pants, we can go skirt. It doesn't matter as long as we get the figure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I mean, I won't complain. Bring it on. May says that Ezra Miller should be recast to Reverse Flash, and well, hard to disagree there.
No, he's very probable. I think it's just time for him to go.
What are your thoughts on Noah being Atom Smasher? It's just fine.
It didn't bother me none.
Don't see a reason why he shouldn't be Atom Smasher.
I think he did a good job. I really like the suits that they had in Black Adam. I think that they're very comic book accurate.
Yeah. Don't have a problem with the look at all.
And I cannot wait to get my hands on that Shazam movie figure because I really want it. I love the Mattel version of it, so I can't imagine what the McFarlane one's going to be like.
Dude, I love that as soon as you said that you wanted the movie Shazam figure, that it just, there it is. Clear as day.
What irks me, though, the actor is actually taller than Henry Cavill. And so Mattel made the figure a little bit bigger than the so when he would stand on my shelf, it was like Shazam was like a head taller than Superman. And
is he that much taller?
Dude, like I'll show a picture later. I'll take a picture of the figures together. But he's on. I think in real life, he's only a couple of inches taller. But Mattel made the figure a little too tall. I think. I don't know. But it always irked me on my Justice League display when I would look at it and I would see Shazam kind of like in the background a little bit taller than Superman. And I'm like, nah, that doesn't set well with me.
So I guess the lesson here is that Mattel's scaling isn't all it was cracked up to be.
Yeah, I just in my head, I think that Superman is taller than Shazam. That might not be the case, but in my head, I feel like be taller than Shazam.
I think that Superman is generally built around 6'2", just like Batman is. Him and Batman have a pretty similar look, I think, so that's why you see them kind of switching costumes all the time.
Yeah, that's fine, but I just don't think Shazam should be taller than Superman.
I don't know why they don't just put Henry Cavill in lifts if the difference is just that big.
Well, how tall is Henry Cavill?
He's like 6 foot.
That makes sense because I think the other guy's like 6'2" or 6'3".
Yeah, I think Henry Cavill is somewhere around 6 foot to 6'1", somewhere around there. And
I hope if they're gonna stay with Amy Adams as Lois Lane, can you just please dye your hair?
I can't imagine that Amy Adams is going to stick around as Lois Lane because she's getting a little too old. Like,
She's just. I'm not saying that she did a bad job because she did.
no, she's fine. It's just I don't think she's right for Lois Lane.
But I don't think she is either. But she doesn't look like Lois Lane in my eyes because she has what, red hair,
Yeah.
like a reddish blonde hair, and she wasn't the go getter attitude that Lois had. They tried, but she didn't have the.
I don't think Amy Adams is good at playing those kinds of characters.
Yeah, I don't want to insult her because she's a great actress. It's just I don't think she had the charisma to play Lois Lane.
Yeah. If we could cast someone else as Lois Lane, who would you want to cast? Amy Adams. Amy Adams is she's like 50 now, isn't she?
I have no idea. It's tough because you really need somebody that's charismatic. You really need somebody that can be serious but also funny at the same time.
You gotta have someone who's around the same age as, Superman too.
Yeah, and you gotta have her kind of she's gotta play the damsel in distress, but at the same time she's also kind of gotta be this, really tough chick.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, Amy Adams is 48 years old. She is almost 50.
So I really don't know, but now I had no problems with Clark's mom. I thought that was a perfect casting.
Yeah, God, Diane Lane, that's who his mom is. Yeah, she's fine. God, there's not even a 10-year age difference between her and Amy Adams. Oh boy. Yeah,
I would like to see some more. Now, if we're going to keep going with Superman movies, let's introduce Lana. Let's bring her back into the
see,
fold.
I could have seen maybe Amy Adams as Lana Lane or something. That I could have bought that maybe.
I don't know about all that. I kind of have us. I know that Smallville wasn't amazing. I understand that.
All right, I went too far.
But I have this image of Lana in my head, and it kind of goes along with the Smallville character.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know who could play Lois Lane, but it certainly isn't Amy Adams.
I don't know, chat. What do you think? Who could play Lois Lane if we recast Amy Adams? Because right now I'm drawing a blank. Kristen Melody.
Not familiar with that name.
She's been in some stuff recently. I think she's playing Sal Maroni's daughter in the new Penguin series. All right, I got her article pulled up right here. Let's go ahead and take a look at her as soon as I can get her up into this browser. She's really good, Stephanie says. Yes, I believe you. And I have seen her in a movie with Andy Samberg. Here she is right here. Check her out, guys. That is Kristen Milioti right there. Figure motion. We just mentioned that she's starring in the new Penguin series as Sal Maroni's daughter. John Turturro, the character he played, he died in the movie. And down here it says, oh wait, my bad. Yeah, she's set to star as Sophia Falcone in the spin-off series The Penguin, opposite Colin Farrell.
Now, is Zoe Kravitz returning for that series? Because
I don't know. Let's go ahead and take a little bit of a deep dive here and find out what's going on with this one. Looks like Okay, the Penguin. Okay, so down here it says that Reeves compared the series to The Long Good Friday and Scarface. It doesn't look like we know all that much.
I think Catwoman could play a big role in that series. It'd be pretty cool to see her.
I would enjoy seeing it. I wouldn't mind it at all. So wait, Sophia Falcone would be his daughter, and wouldn't that make Catwoman and her sisters?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I would really like to see that dynamic. I wonder if Zoe Kravitz is going to show up. Cross your fingers. Here's hoping, man.
Well, it would either make them, well, I think it would make them step siblings because they probably have different mothers.
They would make them half siblings.
Yeah, half sibling, my bad.
It's all good. And she probably loves her father, whereas Selena Kyle probably hates her father. Well, there's no maybe about it. She hates her father.
She hates her father, yeah, for the things that he did.
So yeah, I could totally see that being a very interesting dynamic, and I hope it happens, because it would make the Penguin that much more interesting. Gonna rewatch that movie, Eddie? I don't blame you. The Batman was a fun movie. It's probably one of those movies that gets better when you watch it again, kind of like Blade Runner. I don't know, Blaze, have you seen The Batman more than once?
Yes.
Does it get better with each viewing?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure I'm not talking nonsense.
No, I love that movie. That's my favorite Batman movie of all time.
I don't know what my favorite Batman movie is. It used to be The Dark Knight. I don't know if I feel that way anymore.
Don't get me wrong, I love The Dark Knight too, but man, nothing beats the Batman.
I think
For
the thing
me.
about
For
The
me.
Dark Knight is that it feels more like Heath Ledger's movie than anything. Because, you know, it was kind of a tour de force for Heath Ledger. He just stole the scene in every single scene he was in.
You know, if they don't make another Batman movie either, the Batman as a standalone film, it's good enough for me.
Yeah. DC Ent says, where would you rank Bonebreaker Wave Wolverine? I don't know. See?
Yeah, see, he's pretty cool, but I think the claws is what makes him.
Yeah,
Because they're all heated up. Those are pretty cool.
yeah, that's really the only thing about him that really stands out to me.
I'd like to take those claws and put them on another Wolverine somewhere.
Preferably a brown costume one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you like the tiger stripes.
I do, but I mean, there is still that kind of little place in my heart for the brown suit. I mean, just wish Hugh Jackman would have put it on.
I really hope he puts on the costume in Deadpool. If he doesn't put on the Wolverine costume, I will be so disappointed. Like, they teased it in the Wolverine, and it never happened, dude.
He has to. He has to put it on. If he doesn't put it on, I'll be super disappointed.
We all saw the Wolverine where he unlocked that case, boom, there was the costume. It has to happen, man. They have to fulfill it. It has to happen in Deadpool 3. Otherwise, I'm gonna flip so many tables.
Yeah, just put the mask on, like just for 1 minute. Like that's all I need. Just
No, that's not good enough. He needs to put the whole thing on. He needs to swallow his pride and put on that costume like a man.
What if he shows up in the tiger stripe? I'm talking about neon yellow, like shows up fighting with Deadpool with a comic accurate. That would be sick.
Well, you know what? I will be satisfied then. I will be happy. It won't be the brown costume, but I will be satisfied.
Oh man, if they did that, I think the whole everybody in the theater would just pop at one time. Just it would be a huge reaction.
Man, if that happened, I would lose it because that would be so cool. the culmination of everything we've been waiting for all these years, for Hugh Jackman as quote unquote Wolverine to finally look like Wolverine. It drives me to madness that he hasn't put on the suit yet. Stop being so proud, man. Put on the suit. Does he just have an aversion to like Wolverine's costume or something? Like surely he has some say. I'm pretty sure he was a producer or something on at least like Logan. Though for Logan, I can understand why he might not have worn the suit.
Oh yeah, no, he shouldn't have the suit on in Logan. He didn't have it on in the comic book.
DC says they made the suit comic accurate, so he's too tall to fit. I know he's too tall to be Wolverine, but still, he's coming back for Deadpool anyway.
That's fine. I didn't have a problem with his height in the movie.
I don't care. I just want him to put on those glorious yellow tights or brown tights, whichever. Not a proud man on this one. I just want one of them to happen.
I'll even take the black attire from X-Force? Yeah, X-Force black attire. I'm good with that.
Oh, I don't know.
Go that route? Let's do that.
I don't know about that one, Blaze. I don't know if I can go there. I'm not sure I'm strong enough for the black X-Force one.
As long as it has the mask, I'm good.
If I see that X-Force one, I might still be a little upset. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it's better than nothing. That's how I'm gonna look at it.
I didn't say I was proud of it. I just said I would be upset.
I hope Deadpool 3 adds more X-Men characters since this is it. Like maybe we'll see Nightcrawler again, and some of those X-Men characters. A Cyclops character would be cool. I'd just like to see the rest of the X-Men one more time before we head into Phase 5, where we're gonna get different iterations of the X-Men, so to speak.
I hope that Deadpool 3 is just completely insane. Like Ian McKellen comes back as Magneto and stuff, and I don't know, just a mishmash, a celebration of all the Fox X-Men stuff. Just bring it back and write the most ludicrous story you can possibly manage.
Yeah, I mean it's Deadpool, so it's all in his head anyway. So why does it matter?
Like, who would even be the antagonist for this one?
I don't know. Let's just put what's her name? Let's put Emma Stone in it as Gwenpool.
I would kind of love to see like Black Tom Cassidy, but they kind of killed him off in number 2.
Yeah.
Black Tom Cassidy and the Juggernaut would have been a really cool combo to have. Kind of disappointed.
There's other villains that escaped from that prison too, so maybe we'll see some of them.
Omega Red, maybe.
Omega Red would be sweet.
Maybe. Omega Red was definitely in that prison. You could also do like a traditional Deadpool style villain, and maybe do Dr. Bong or something.
Maybe we'll have Alpha Flight show up for the first time.
Alpha Flight, that would be fun. Who's the antagonist? I have no idea, Eddie. But I hope it's something wild.
Could you imagine Deadpool and Sasquatch?
I could get into that. Deadpool joins Alpha Flight. I wonder.
Yeah, because all the rest of the teams threw him out.
I wonder if Colossus and Negasonic Teenage Warhead will come back.
I hope so. I like them.
Yeah, they were kind of the fun addition. Like, I think that the Thing from Fantastic Four was supposed to be originally in Deadpool 2. And they even got the okay to use the Thing and everything.
Oh, that'd be cool if the Fantastic Four showed up. I doubt that's going to happen.
Oh, no, probably not. But almost definitely no.
They want to take that a little bit seriously, which is fine because I would like a comic book accurate Fantastic Four to show up at some point. Take care of business.
You know what? Figure Motion, if Howard the Duck showed up in Deadpool 3, I'd be okay with it.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, sure. That's
considering
I would expect that to happen, honestly.
considering that this is like the last vestige of the Fox X-Men, and it's in the MCU now, they're probably gonna play around with a whole lot of MCU nonsense. Like, right now, the sky's the limit. They can do whatever they want. So I guess we just have to ask ourselves what the silliest thing they could possibly do is, and maybe that's what's going to happen. Howard the Duck needs to be the villain of Deadpool 3.
No, but it needs to be the 80s version, not the one that they've created for the MCU.
Yeah, it has to be like that specific version, stepping out of that George Lucas movie to be in this movie. And they even need to get like the guy who voiced Howard the Duck in that movie to come back, and Leah Thompson too shows up somewhere. Then I could get on board with it. And maybe Dolph Lundgren shows up in a Punisher outfit.
Dolph Lundgren as the Punisher would be pretty cool again.
That would be so funny, actually.
I have a problem with that movie, though.
You know what? Dolph Lundgren and the Punisher was not that bad. A lot of people didn't like it, but I didn't think it was that terrible of a movie.
No, it wasn't that bad.
They could have done a lot worse for a 1980s Marvel movie.
Yeah, there's been a lot worse.
Yeah, there was Howard the Duck.
Yeah, there was Howard the Duck.
Why did that have to be the first Marvel movie? Why that? Why not like...
I have no idea.
Why not Spider-Man, dude? Well, actually, I guess they had like TV movies and stuff back in the 70s, but that's not the same. It's not a theatrical release. Mario Boy says we need a HasLab dupe. Do we? Are you sure? Here, let me like refresh your brains now, guys, with some Sandman Build-A-Figure. Don't worry, I know what you guys want. I know what you guys need. This will fix you right up, man. Possibilities for Deadpool 3. Just thinking about it blows my mind. I'm just happy that we're getting a Deadpool 3, man.
Yeah, me too.
I really thought they were going to can it.
Yeah, I did too. I thought that it would get canned and maybe he would just end up appearing in the background of some of the MCU films, but I'm glad that they're doing one more at least.
Yeah, I kind of thought that maybe that at best they would probably turn him into like a PG-13 character, but apparently they're going hard R on this one. And he will be incorporated in the Marvel Cinematic Universe at some point. It's just kind of too bad that the movie is not going to happen for a while. What is it going to be, like 2 years or something?
It's 2 years, but I mean, hey, if it takes 2 years to make a quality movie, I'm all for it.
Yeah. I'm fine with that. Well, anyway, for all the people who arrived and haven't gotten a chance to rate our action figures, this is what the rankings wound up being today, friends. Pretty evenly dispersed. Someone noticed that the rankings overall were a little better than they were yesterday for Spider-Man Retro. But sometimes that's just the way it happens. Oh man, Figure Motion says they need to open up the Deadpool multiverse. You know what? They might with this whole multiverse phase that they're going through. I mean, everyone's on a multiverse kick right now, so I could see it happening. Alright. It might be about that time to wrap things up here tonight, so why don't you shill your channel, Blaze, one last time.
Well, if you guys want to join me on the search for Cork, definitely head over to my channel. I'm gonna be posting a couple of more videos or shorts, I should say, pertaining to that. And I'm going to be going over a little bit more of my collection in the next couple of weeks. Once I complete my Marvel collection, I will move on to more than likely my wrestling collection, and then so forth and so forth. Um, but if you guys are interested in anything, you want to see a video or something, just leave a comment on one of my shorts and
Mhm.
tell me what you'd like to see, and I will definitely look into making a little bit longer video about it. And I appreciate everybody that subscribes, likes, comments, and takes time out of their day to just check it out. And so, with that said, um, I am going to bid you guys farewell tonight. I should be back next Friday night um, for whatever ranking that we're doing.
I don't know what we're gonna do quite yet, but we will figure it out. I will figure it
Yeah,
out. Maybe
I
we'll do
know
like
that
the Marvel Legends 3 3/4 thing, like I was planning.
I
Actually,
know that
no,
we're
we were
gonna
gonna do
do a
Batman, weren't we?
special. Yeah, I know we're gonna do a special Batman at some point for Kevin Conroy. So,
Yeah, that's what's.
I don't know when that's gonna be, but
All right. We'll make that next Friday.
all right, that sounds good. Yeah, I'll definitely be here for that then. And we'll talk about Batman the animated series, and we'll talk about the figures, and we'll have a ranking of all of the Batman the animated
Oh my
series from
god.
Kenner.
I'm probably
That's gonna
biting
be
off
a
more than I
long
can chew on
video.
this one.
We probably could exclude a couple of things. We might be able to stick to just the series itself instead of the play sets and the vehicles and things. So,
Yes. As far as I'm aware, we're just doing the Batmans. We're not doing any other characters, right?
yeah.
Okay, well, that's a little easier. Still, a lot of Batmans in that line.
Yeah, so
Well,
you
calm
guys tune
down.
in for that, and then I think the next Friday after that will be after the holidays, of course. I think that is when we will be doing our free for all Friday, or a Sandman Friday, or Phantom Zone Friday, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, we'll figure out a
So,
name and we'll see what looks good in the results. But
yep,
we'll be having ourselves
and
a free for all where we'll just shoot the breeze for a few hours and see where the night takes us.
sounds good to me. But yeah, so definitely stay tuned to my channel because we're gonna find Korg and we're gonna throw him out of my house. So, you guys don't want to miss that.
Are we gonna strap a Roman candle to him?
Oh yes, he is getting a Roman candle strapped to him as soon as I find him. But Dick Tracy's got to take him into custody first. Got to ask him some questions. We got to find out why. We have to find out why he broke into my house and he's hiding in my action figure collection. Then we can strap a Roman candle to him.
I can't wait to see this. This is gonna be great.
So, I'm going to get out of here, guys. It's been fun.
All right.
Again, appreciate everybody that's liking, commenting, and subscribing. So, thanks, guys.
Thanks for joining us, Blaze. Guys, be sure you subscribe to Blaze the Bandit. Let's see if we can get him up to 100 subscribers. Let's get him to 100 subscribers ASAP. If you haven't subscribed to Blaze the Bandit, be sure you do so. The link is pinned up there at the top of the chat. Go check him out, guys. And, if you support what we do here, if you support what I do, consider getting a membership, because your membership comes with various perks, such as members-only content, early access to videos, a members-only Discord, as well as priority response to comments. And, if you don't want to do that, super chats are always welcome and appreciated, my friends. And I always appreciate it because it helps me keep providing the content that you guys want to see. Well, we'll be back next Friday, my friends, and we're going to talk about all the action figures from Kenner's Batman the Animated Series line. And we're going to share some memories of Kevin Conroy as Batman throughout the years. Just to, celebrate his life a little bit, or celebrate his life's work. And, yeah, it feels like that's a nice thing to do, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. Yeah, I'm glad I could too, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys being here with me. I hope to see you all again real soon. And until next time, everyone, with love from me to you. Bye, guys.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts.